you looking at, nigga? I'm still trying to find out, nigga. Hold on. Oh, we got a problem here? We got a problem here? We got a problem, nigga? It's showtime. It's showtime! It's showtime, everybody! Showtime! It's showtime, baby. Showtime! Showtime!
Showtime.
Take your time. Take your time, brother. I got time. I got time. I got time.
We outside.
Noah King, what it do? What's going on with it?
We outside.
Let me write this shit for me. Y'all write this shit for me. What? Let me get look. I'm overly excited for this. I'm like, yo, why they give me this? I'm the bad guy. I got a whole fucking sign that says I'm the bad guy. Oh boy. Got my beer together, check. Got my pen together, check. A little something extra smoke just in case I want a little check. Okay, camera check, mic check, my people here check, and me. Okay. Let me do this right. Let me do this right. Oh man, welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Stretch for this one. Oh man, boy, listen. Why people do this to themselves? Well, you know you cut from the same cloth, a different cloth, and you know what I'm saying? You not really one of those guys. Let me start. How are you guys doing today? Welcome. If you're unfamiliar, this is the after hour, after the after hour, where the grown folks come when we put the kids to sleep, when we fresh off work, feet tired, got a little bit left in the bottle, got a little bit left in the bag, whatever your pleasure is. This is where they come. This is where the people come. Let's get comfortable. No need to rush into it. We getting started. We just getting started. No need to rush into it. Hopefully everybody's day was good. You know what I'm saying? Got to the money, maybe, you know, hit some cheeks or something, whatever. Ladies, if y'all, whatever y'all, you know, the female version of getting some cheeks, that. These internet streets is something else. I had to change my whole lineup today. I'm telling you, my whole lineup. I had a cool little show. We was about to vibe. We was about to be on some cool shit. I promise y'all we was, but seeing that big ass oop symbol in the air. Hey, y'all know me, I'm gonna come do my job. I'm here for the people. I'm here to do what the people, the real people, the people that really talk that talk and walk that walk. Them people, I represent those people. They're not passive. They're ready to let you know what it is, people. I represent those people. And I was patient. I watched everybody go about covering this little bullshit that happened. You see, I didn't even pause my words. I'm not monetized. Shout out to whoever it was that finally got me over the 500 threshold. I swear, I feel like I was sitting in the 490s for a long time. It was a long time. It was like, last time I felt that level of anxiety, it was like, wondering if I was gonna get some cheeks that night. I'm like, about a couple of drinks. I think I did what I need to do to get on, and I engaged some decent conversation and everything. I don't know. I had that feeling waiting for that thing to roll over to 500, but we did it. We did it. Kendrick is going to be on a song with Game. What? No, what you talking about, bro? Don't take me off. Don't take me off our playing trajectory unless it's something like concrete valid. What you talking about, G? For those who don't know, if you watch this on the rerun, Noah's the homie. Noah's the homie, and hey, when the homie shoot me something, he's shooting out the bat signal like, doo, 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 doo. Hey G, I need you to check this out. I'm like, hey. Okay. Nonetheless, man, we'll talk about that too, bro. You know, we got time. I also owe y'all an apology. As y'all see, the time frame in which I'm supposed to start was 1:30. But seeing as how I had my whole monkey wrench program, or whatever the saying is, I smoked before y'all got here. Just a little bit, because I had to pull myself together to do some editing and shit. Y'all see that? Y'all catch that intro? I had to hit him with some hood shit. Got a problem, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I need you to know when you get the rerun on this and you want to know what the temperature is gonna be around these parts, you all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I'm saying? We hitting it with the Zilla 5.2. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. As soon as I figure out my what actual other streaming platform I'm gonna use as far as tapping people in, because right now I use OBS because although it requires more work. It's limitless if you not lazy and willing to do the homework to figure out how to do shit. And now I got all these little fancy little features and shit. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna learn it. I like a challenge. But as far as like tapping people in and having guests, because we eventually gonna have guests, I'm just waiting for us to hit a certain threshold to where I can validate it to myself. Like, okay, you made it to this point. You ain't have no guests, no nothing. It's a thing with me. Nonetheless, that's just some show housekeeping. But I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everybody that tap in, share, likes, comments, and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Guess we should get to the business, huh? Why we're here. That's why we're here. Pull that music down a little bit. Now, for context, before we get cracking. Hey, I appreciate, hey, look, the day is coming. So you know, bro, because I don't want you to be like, you just do that to me. You ain't even let me know. I'm letting you know now. Once I get to the point where it's time for Kush Equilibrium to have some guests, bro, I'm in the Discord. I'm hitting your line. I'm gonna need you to be ready to go so we can let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got a good core of people around me. For those who don't know, our little community is dope as fuck. It's growing. It's getting stronger. As soon as a couple more sisters, get their things together and get out here. We got a couple bros in there. I ain't saying no names because I don't want you to see them coming. We about to move y'all goofies up out of here. That's the whole topic of this motherfucking show tonight. The goofies got to go. I've been saying it for a long time. This is no different than what I feel about hip hop. You can't improve some shit without getting rid of some shit. It's the same thing in this content creator space. A lot of goofies been around a long time. Why? Because they was lazy and they beat us to the punch. Now motherfuckers with some gumption is in this thing. Move around. Y'all got competition out here. I'm not, shy. I'll let you know as I look into the camera before I change my shot to get to the show that I'm one of them. I might be your biggest competition. Let me keep learning some shit. The more I grow, the more dangerous I get. You better deal with me before I get get to where I'm about to get to. That's all I'm gonna say. And I ain't the only one coming. Y'all goofies in trouble. There's some steppers that's ready to step. I mean, steppers. Do I have a video playing in the background? You talking about the red? You gotta let me know if you're talking about the red. I got my stream set up to like a 3 second, I think a 3 second delay or 4 second delay. It just helps the computer, gives the computer time to process. So if you talk about the red image in the background, hold on, because I gotta pull that up. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. First off, let me fix that. That's a no-no. Look, I ain't checked my shit. I forgot I had to log out, log back in. We'll see when this camera catch up. All right, y'all didn't tell me my background was off. Look, I'm tripping. That's a foul. Bing. Okay, now I can hit this. Bam. Now I know we right. It's cool. Players fuck up. I was anxious to step on y'all niggas' necks. It's cool. Look, back at it. Look how we back to looking good, like how we supposed to. We back to looking good. How we bam. It's all right. Players fuck up. But yeah, that background, that red imaging, that's the only touch of AI on this entire show. That and the gorilla. It took, because I'm anti-AI as far as music, but not in creation of shit like this. If you got a idea, get at it. But it took me 4 to 5 days. You figure each day I worked with a couple of hours of prompting and changing shit and prompting and all this other shit to really get that dialed in. Gorilla took about 2 days. It's essentially a dark alley. That's all it is. It's a dark alley with the red theming in it, with the lights dimming it, because it was always intended to be a late night show, and I believe that things should flow together. So that's how I ended up with that. I got a couple of different little scenes, cut scenes and whatnot, but yeah, you know, doing what I can. It took a little minute. It was worth the effort though. But y'all ready to get to it? Let's get to it. Let's have some fun. I'm ready to kick it with my folks. Where's my shiznit? Bam. And let's go. And here we are. Move this chat. We're gonna move this chat. I need my last screen so that way my chat is always in its perfect spot. This ain't it. This not where we start. This is where we start. This goofy. This is where we start. This goofy. Let me get this together. Why is this not on here? Hold on. I know I'm having all kind of snafus right now. I see what the problem is though. Where's my? Let me see. Let's see. Is this it? I know I'm going through it. See if that fixes it. That should fix it. That should fix it right there. I'm going through it today. They throwing your boy off. I don't like this. This right here, not being prepared and properly together. I do apologize because I hold myself to a little high. I hold my health to a higher standard than that. And that's just not what it is. That's just not what it is. Get rid of that. What's going on? What's going on, Judy? What's going on, Judy? Making sure everything pop on the screen like it's supposed to. Come on up the alley. Make sure my little... See what I be going through out here in these YouTube streets. Trying to get things to pop up the way they supposed to. Here we go. Bam. Get rid of that. There we go. There we go. How about that? I figured it out, God damn it. So disappointed in me. So disappointed in me. This is where we start. This goofy. I don't even know this motherfucker. I'm gonna start there. Yep, that's already where I'm at. I told y'all. I had 2 shots. I had 2 shots before I started. I knew what I was on when I got here. When I say you looking at a motivated man on this one, because I don't like sucker shit, those who know me, those who are in a Discord with me, shout out to Miss Hummus, know me. I do not. I mean, I do not like sucker shit. I don't like it. It don't jive with me as a man or as a biker, especially as a biker, because it's something that we just don't play with. Oh, boy. Let me get this together. I'm getting myself together. I'm getting myself together. Here we go. But I'm gonna do this the proper way. You like this goofy ass motherfucker videos and shit? It's linked in the description if you want to check it out. Because I'm gonna always keep it P. Protocol is to link your shit in the description. Your shit in the description, your name on it. I kept it P. That's as far as it go with keeping it P with me. As far as showing this motherfucker respect. Y'all motherfuckers set the play. Y'all motherfuckers set the play on Challz, and I watched everybody broach this fucking topic. And everybody nibbled around it and nibbled around it and nibbled around it. It was like I watched people who said they like titties. They was fucking with the areola, but then left the nipple unmotherfucking touched. I'll touch that nipple. I'll touch that nipple. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got time. I got time.
We outside.
So, let me frame this up for those who don't know. Now, originally, I was unaware about this situation. And I apologize again for the squeaky chair. But hey, I have a certain aesthetics I want. And until I can get the chair I want that happens to have fancy ass, fabric and red stitching and all that shit, way more than what you should probably spend on the chair, I'm not getting it. This Walmart special chair is gonna hold on. The $49.95 joint gonna hold on until the end. But let me paint the picture. And no, I know typically you post a thumbs up the video and all that shit. I don't fuck with you. I'm using your video for context. That's it. Fuck you, your video, your channel, and the thumbs up. Just want to be clear where I stand. When this was happening, a group of us, those of us that move around in the same flock, we was kicking it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Apparently this popped off yesterday. Well, now the day before, because it's it's a whole new day. But we go to all kicking it with Miss Hummus. Shout out to Miss Hummus. We watching that lopsided ass verse when I told y'all Joe was gonna put belt to ass, and what Joe do? Put belt to ass. Donnell, you knew better. Maybe your voice is gone, but that remixes and all the other shit, stop that shit. So we vibing. We was on some cool ass kicky shit. So much so, I still had a little energy. I did a late night live. I really wasn't gonna do one. You know what I'm saying? So I thought nothing of it. To wake up and see all this shit was crazy. Now, I've said all that so you can understand why it went unnoticed by me. I can only speak for me. And for a group of us that was all, because again, we all move around kind of in like a little flock. So when everybody called it a day, it was a day. But I'm starting here because I wanted to see exactly what the fuck happened. I got the bits and pieces of it. We all watched Koala and he in the roast session that was. But I want to see what the fuck really happened. Because when I come on and I decide to say my shit, it's going to hurt. It's going to be really pointed. So I want to be accurate. I like to measure twice and shoot once, so to speak, or cut once, or whatever you're supposed to do, shoot, cut, whatever the fuck. So we're going to start here. Shout out to everybody that mobbed that motherfucking chat, because, hey, that was the most action that boy probably had ever. Ever. I mean, if we thumbs it down, I could thumbs down. Say less. Say less. We can't. If that's the energy we carry, let's carry the energy together. But I'm gonna let this play. I got it marked to a certain spot. I'm gonna let it play. I'm hoping it don't mess up because I had framed this up while he was still live. And sometimes when people don't go, when they off they live, it makes you start over. So I hope I don't have to frame this again. But let's get to it.
I don't want to see this person anymore. Block. So it's like I don't know why. I don't know why. So this is, let's see. So so DiFran and Challz Brown. This I guess what we talking.
Now, this is the panel. I'm gonna keep it a buck with everybody, including the motherfuckers I fuck with. CB, bro. Some of this is your fault. Keep it up, and I fuck with you. I fuck with you heavy. The moment you drop some more material, I'm on there. I'm watching. I fuck with you. I believe in what you're doing, and I like that you're doing it. It look like in an authentic way that's genuine to you. You got enough fake motherfuckers, but you fucked up, and I'm glad to see that you admitted you fucked up because you didn't ask enough questions. You saw Chig smooth and his status, and you gravitated towards it, and I get it. I understand. But as a motherfucker who I think move P and keep everything in proper perspective, you gotta see the pump fake coming at all times. That comes with the rise of this shit. Like, and I'm a small motherfucker, but the game is the game. You ain't never supposed to just jump into some shit and not ask some motherfucking questions. I don't give a fuck who it is. That could have been Michael fucking Jordan, whoever you hold upper echelon. DJ Quick can hit me right now, and that's my goal. Hey, I'm gonna do it. I got some. What we talking about? I got questions, dog. Because the moment I link up with you, I'm tied to whatever the fuckery you decide to do. I'm tied to that shit. I'm cool. So I appreciate the fact that you admitted that shit. You stood up like a G and said, "Man, I should have been careful. I should have been asking some questions. What the fuck we talking about? Who the fuck on this panel before you went there? That's your fault." Moving on. A C of OVO's finest. A C of OVO's finest. Oh, look at this shit. I've heard about all of these motherfuckers in some form or fashion for the most part. For the most part. Never watched them, never tagged into their shit. This will be the last time I tap in on this ugly ass page he got here. Work on your aesthetics, step your game up. At 10,000 fucking followers, I feel like you will have a certain level of fucking professionalism and care about your channel enough to spice this bitch up a little bit. It's a little boring. My 2 cents. You probably don't give a shit, but guess what? I'm going to say it. I get to say these things when we sit here in front of these cameras and say like, comment, and subscribe, and ask motherfuckers to buy into us. Give a motherfucker something to buy into. I see why you don't have mods and all the shit that you typically get from a thriving, interactive channel. Ain't shit interactive. Other than you running your mouth, there's nothing interactive. And you're not the best of speakers either. You lack some depth. Be that as it may. Y'all niggas, these motherfuckers really watching you? No, whatever. That's not what I'm here for. That's not even what I'm here for. Fuck you. Let's see what exactly happened for those of us who are not privy to exactly how shit played out.
How about Poleg LLC?
Let's see.
Check
what was
out my
next?
people. Talk to
Probably
my
the
people.
Poleg LLC thing. The
My fam outside. What's cracking?
Challz Brown.
My fam outside. What's cracking?
You gotta figure it out.
Would y'all like to address y'all a little back and forth y'all had on Twitter about the Poleg?
It was quick. It was quick.
I found that to be the when I seen the panel, right? Oh, I made sure I shout out the right people. Shout out to Judy. The 9-people panel. It's hard to have a panel of fucking 4. A panel of 9 isn't fucking possible. Credit to Justin Hunt. He can't maintain a panel of 9. He barely can support a panel of 6. I think that's part of the reason why he pretty much gifted 2 spots to 2 other people. Because, well, if they eat up 2 spots, well, I only got to figure out 2 more to 3 more spots. I'm only managing 2 to 3 people versus the entire fucking show. I suspect that has something to do with it also. But yeah, I found that to be crazy. That's a lot of people, a lot of personalities, a lot of opinions to have in one fucking show. It's too many. I think personally, 4 is the perfect little sweet spot. 3 is probably the best, but 4 is like no more than what you really want to push. Let's get to
Challz
it.
said that the VILL's video was like a. What do you say it was like a masterful? Deep,
So no, but I said the VILL does great work because he made a video pointing out that
mind you, this is an hour and 26 minutes into the conversation. All this other shit was about the game and the documentary.
Hey, players fuck up.
They debated earlier in the day too. What they
Chig taking this lump right now.
Over
he gonna be good.
Sales. Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
When you gotta wait for the
talent matters more, sales matter more. But that's just like a basic conversation. Like that's not like nothing crazy. And even he said Flacco pulled up to tell Chigs. Like Flacco came in the thing, didn't say nothing to Challz Brown. Flacco came in and said, Chigs, I know you and academics are beefing right now. I'm going.
Just to be clear, for those who you stumbled across the page because you've seen the title or whatever, welcome. I'm Oops the Great. Just in case you don't know. These people you see in the chat, that's the fam. Say hey to the fam. Tread lightly. Don't do too much. This is probably a video if you hear because you saw the title. You don't know us as a group. Probably stay out the chat. Just sit there, spectate, chill out. Don't do too much. Some real steppers in that chat. Look, we're not always the most welcoming of bunches. Like we smell the bullshit quick. Let's continue. Also, as a side note, I don't give a fuck about none of the topic. What they talking about, I don't care. The investigation and who did what, all that shit, I don't fucking care. I'm here to see how CB was treated. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason I'm talking about you motherfuckers. Y'all not that special. I'm kind of upset you made it on my channel. I had a cool ass show for me and my people. Punk ass. Oh my. This is some weak ass sauce.
To put y'all on the phone, and then he left. So when Flacco came in, he was only talking to Chigs about him and academics beef, and then he left. So where are we at?
You're more than welcome.
So
but if you
when people
do too
meet, we
much,
like,
you
okay, well,
intend
we
to
bringing
do
on
too
public
much
LLC.
in this chat this
hold
evening
that
while
team
we
with
set
it,
this
it was
record straight, you get
so
what you
the guy who
get.
were upstairs, why would that guy care about that? But then when you get to
And I'm going to act like we
each
outside.
invested,
I ain't see nothing,
Isaac,
officer.
regardless, right? Easy to get all the way over here. A guy who was
We're
inside
jumping.
wrong the next bracket.
Who
that's
got
when they
mugged? I don't know nothing about that,
These
officer.
lawsuits. That's
That's how I'm going to play it.
There's no need to connect all
the thing. I'm not even debating Challz Brown. I'm debating fucking Chig Smooth on this. At this point, I'm not even talking to Charles. I'm talking to Chig Smooth.
these different people, right? Like, why? And Jay-Z.
So do you think that Drake? So let's just look at what.
I'm not even talking to. I'm talking to Chig Smooth here.
His company, right?
Michael Rubin would publicly acknowledge or privately disclose to someone that, hey, yeah, I'm a part of this. There's a smear campaign being run against you.
Yes, if they're supposed to be cool,
Yes,
like
You think Michael Rubin would tell Drake, "Hey, my company is using a proxy to smear you"? You think he would tell
if
him
Drake feels like, all right, if Drake feels like Fanatics is doing some weird shit, he hasn't distanced from Michael Rubin, right? OVO Rocks was just spotted with Michael Rubin a couple days ago.
You're oversimplifying things. There are people at OVO who work at UMG and Republic who are OVO members as well. I think you can't oversimplify a complex issue. One of the main things
I don't think this is.
he verbally say, "Hey,
How do we know that?
can I respond to your claims?"
But are you guys using his real money and he's not? You never talk about that shit. You don't investigate that. You don't investigate.
what is this? 26 to 10 minutes. Me and Charles didn't even talk. I was talking to Chigs the whole time, and then Charles popped in. Then he popped in.
You're going crazy over polar.
Narrative.
It's a lot. It's
we
a lot of
talk
stuff. Motherfuckers are accused of doing the things they say something. So, Jay, DiFran, academics, they'll spend a whole bunch of time trying to figure out
for what helps you.
who's behind the lawsuit. They'll never make any time to figure out what the hell.
In a little bit of time that I spent, once I seen the crew marched over, y'all some gangsters. I love y'all. I love y'all. I looked up and seen the crew had made the move. I'm like, oh, y'all just leave me behind? It's like, you know, when somebody about to go do some things, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say too much because we ain't trying to get ourselves in too much trouble. Like, damn, y'all knew I was down. Why ain't y'all let me know? So I marched over there. I'm like, oh, yeah. This is what it felt like to be behind enemy. I'm like, smell OVO-ish over there. It smelled OVO. Like, it smelled like straight out drop beats. I'm like, this was just, I've never tapped into none of the like OVO MAGA, like all of that shit over there. I knew what it was. I smell bullshit a mile away, so I avoided. But to walk in, like, oh, I'm about to have a whole fuck your couch moment. When I clicked over there, I'm looking for the page to see what it is. I went in there with some fuck your couch energy. I mean, boots on the couch with mud on the bottom of it, like that. Fuck you, your channel, your people, all you nasty, raggedy son of a bitches. Fuck y'all think y'all talking to?
The lawsuit is there for and why these motherfuckers are accused of doing the things that I've never seen them dig into the stake shit that they're accused of. Instead of saying
it's for botting, it's for tipping feature, it's for y'all claim that because he DMs Academics TV that there's some narrative.
It's a lot. It's a lot
of stuff.
All the time. But it's a lot of stuff. But for one, most of the time y'all say all of that's not true. For one, but for two, we get you guys running cover, going crazy to talk about this one case. Right
now, when he was showing this
in this one lawsuit, you're
y'all
going crazy over
something.
LLC. You never go crazy
So I want
over
to make sure when I talk,
all the other stuff that's going on. Drake using money, pretending like he's using his real money and he's not. You never talk about that shit. You don't investigate that.
Whose channel was this
any of the stuff that they're alleged, right? But somehow, some way,
was it
this whole thing got to be torn down
Chig
because allegedly Rock Nation is behind one of the lawsuits. You know it's more than one, right?
Or was it this goofy in the Texas
LLC?
We don't know that.
I want to make sure my eye
who's funding the lawsuits. We don't know that.
Can I respond to your claims?
As I go through.
But go ahead.
Let me finish the claims, Charles.
So what I'm saying,
look, Jay Roebuck's trying to hop in, and I say, Charles, finish it. So where's this like? we're coming off the top rows. We're clotheslining. We're back like we're fucking Dwayne Wade and LeBron. We're like,
Anthony, what you?
like,
Let me know if you know
Academics made a
whose
whole lot
feed
of
was
noise
this? Was this
over the
Chig's
last couple
smooth
weeks. We've
feed
never
that
heard
he was
him
looking
trying
that
to
he's
figure out
looking
the
at
other
right
shit,
now?
right? The other stuff on the other side that is the lawsuit is alleging.
Okay, it was Chig's
but now
panel.
that it's so-called Rock Nation, and we're not even going to talk about the people in the lawsuit, such as DJ
So
Academics,
I'm going down the
Aiden
right
Ross,
road. Thank you.
Academics TV, awful ass people who do
Appreciate
awful shit
you.
all fucking day and write the worst narratives ever. Now, we never hear him trying to get at the bottom of that shit, right? But we got a whole week of Academics talking about journalism. But he's not talking.
I actually did an entire video when they took them pictures of Grand Wizard chatting outside his house. I literally made a video and said, I understand why Jay-Z.
Ah, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Who raised you?
Shut the fuck up. I had enough of your fucking talking. So this is Chig's feed. Ooh, got the context I needed. This is the only reason I'm here. We see the characters. We see this goofball. I find it unique. Or at least special enough to where my nigga antennas went up a little. In the time we was over there, or at least I was over there, he spent so much fucking time trying to separate himself from his little faction of motherfuckers on this panel. It was very little, we didn't mean to do this, we wasn't trying to do this, that, and the third. This was I didn't know, I wasn't trying to do it. This motherfucker trying to save his skin. He ain't never felt this kind of pressure before. It's all right. You look squishy. I expect you to fold. That's why my ire is not really all so much with you. I don't pick. I'm not the OVO king. I don't pick weak ops. I don't pick soft targets. Gone. Get off my screen, nigga. We done with you. Me and the folks just need some context. For those of us who didn't know what was cracking, we done with you. Fuck off our screen. Oh, day, thumbs up. Shout out to Challz Brown. This is where we need to get to now. This is where we need to get to now. We're going to let Challz speak. And I'll tap in as I need to. Because the way this is covered is bullshit. And we're going to get to the main problem. The main person that is the problem. Although, I feel like y'all already know where I'm headed. And I was disappointed that Challz didn't say what I thought he was going to say. But I get it. I get it. We all got choices to make. We want access to certain people for various reasons. Cool. You your old man, brother. You got to make whatever decision you feel is good for you. Now, me on the other hand. Me on the other hand. We gonna get to it. Let's go.
With Chig Smooth. Lights up, mics up. Let's get these likes up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Welcome back to Talking Facts. Guys, so I went live last night.
Bro, I wish I had an intro line like that's really catchy and it sounded good like that. Just on a side note, as a creator, those first few words you say when the camera's active and you get to talking, whatever, it's a make or break. So something catchy and witty, but not too much like you trying too hard. Tip of the cap, my brother.
With Chig Smooth, and I'm going to say this over and over just so it's not misconstrued.
Everybody got a line or a phrase.
I got mad love and respect for Chig Smooth. I want to be upfront with that. I am not in any way, shape, or form saying anything in the slightest negative about Chig Smooth, okay? I want that to be clear. Salute to Chig Smooth. Salute to everybody on the panel. I want to have this conversation because I just want you guys to know I want to be upfront with what's going on. I'm trying to process it myself, and I think you guys can help me process what happened last night. But let me start the story off so you will know where I'm going with it. A very prominent...
Let me defend my viewpoint of that. That's the little spiel right there. And again, I rock with Chig. I promise you, the moment you go live, if I'm up and I can get to it, I'm watching. but it just comes off as somebody who we feel like wronged you. And I'ma make clear the level of viscerosity. That's not even a word, but it sounded good to me. I'm a run with it. Like, this is it feels very turn the other cheek. I don't subscribe to that. You are a big enough entity, pause, to where I don't feel like you should be taking shit from nobody. I don't give a fuck what status a motherfucker got. You your own motherfucking man. You fire too. You dope too. You got motion too. Fuck him. Fuck him. But that's me. You gonna feel how you feel. But I don't like that. It gives off the imagery like, okay, you can wrong me, but I'm a grovel. Or I'm a bend the knee to some degree because you. Fuck you, Chig. The fuck you mean? I don't like that. I look. I don't have a middle range. It's either over here or over the fuck here. I don't have a middle for shit like this. Let's go.
Prominent YouTuber that I respect and you guys know very well hit me up about 10 o'clock last night in my Twitter DMs telling me to get out of that live. Don't let them line you up. All right? So that should let you know where this thing is going already. And I'm just going to try to be as upfront with you guys as I possibly can about what went down last night in the live with me.
We kicking it.
J Roebuck, Ray Spitter, salute. Salute to Doughboy, DiFran, War Dude's World, Philly Swan,
Right,
Philly Swain, I'm sorry. Legend, aka Authentic, I believe his name is, and myself. I went on because Chig Smooth is a major player in this game. He hit me up, asked me, did I want to come on? I said, yeah. I did not ask who was going to be on the panel. I didn't ask any questions. I was like, sure, I'll come on. Now, what I did not know was going to be a panel of 9 people, which you may say...
Again, and he gonna say it himself. So I want to make sure we give bro his credit for understanding where he fucked up. You didn't ask enough questions. Fuck a nigga status. Ask questions. Nothing trumps your status. I don't give a fuck if you was a channel my fucking size. You hit me, hey, I like what you doing. Woo, woo, woo. I want to link up with you and do a project or work on a event or whatever. I'm asking fucking questions. I don't give a fuck if you got 1 billion fucking subscribers. Fuck you. You still not bigger than me. That's the way you should have carried it. But I again appreciate you. You stood 10 toes on what the fuck you fucked up on. That's how me and supposed to run. Good job, my nigga. Good job.
What's wrong with this panel of 9 people? Well, that's a lot of people. But I did not know that most of the panel was going to consist of people who are very pro-Drake. Let's say that. OVO Central people. People who are, their ideologies drastically differ from mine. Let's just put it like that. I didn't know who was going to be on the panel. I didn't know the topics. So when I get to the, when I act.
Real quick, while I see you outside, I'm just going to throw this out there. I could use Bethany because you be outside. You be in these internet streets. I could always use another mod because everybody don't be up and active time to time in these late night streets. And some lately, you be outside, you be, you know what I'm saying? So if you good with it, let me know. And when we done tonight, look, the next time you tune in, how you square it away, just let me know. No pressure, no requirement, but just saying. And Noah, you too, bro. I mentioned this to you a couple of days ago. You probably don't even remember, but it's cool, you too, because I do need a couple male mods because y'all know me, I'm terrible. Yes, you. Who me? Ain't no other Bethany's in here. Y'all know I be sidetracked. I be sitting here smoking. I drink sometimes. Y'all know how I get down. And I don't be paying attention to the chat all the time. I be needing somebody to keep the trains on time. And sometimes I'm the train. And I just pause. Anyway, you know what I meant. So look, I get sidetracked. I be going on side quests. I think all of us do from time to time. We need somebody like, hey, bro, what you doing? Get back to it. Get back to it. We got things to do. Get back. You know what I'm saying? Say, look, when we done tonight, make sure. What? Hold on. I got the Miss Hummus notebook. Hold on. I'm about to. It's in my phone though, because I'm using my notebook actually as my mouse pad. I'm ghetto. I do ghetto shit. I don't know why. I just do. What good is a notebook if you're using it as a mouse pad, right? But there. Took a picture of the message so that way I remember. Give you a heads. I'm gonna get better at that too, because my current routine, I set everything up through OBS. I send it out that I'm about to do a live. Well, it pops up technically 10 minutes before I plan on actually starting the live. That's been my method to the madness. For whatever reason with OBS, when I go to pre-set up or pre-schedule a live and it's supposed to start at that time, and I'm at OBS, if I start it myself, it's 2 different lives. And if I wait, sit there with everything open, ready to go, OBS doesn't start the live, so I'm ready to go either. So I got to figure out what kind of, whatever the fuck the quagmire is with that shit. But I'm going to do better. I've been doing a lot better. I'm getting there. But let's hear bro.
Sign in. Nobody's there, so I sign out. I sign back in. It's a few. I can see a few images. Salute to my guy Doughboy. Mad respect for him. He was one of the first people. We had a nice conversation as we waited for the others to tap in.
Hold on
right?
with me.
Again, I don't know who's coming. I don't know what to expect. I don't know that there are topics that are going to be talking about the lawsuit about Drake. I don't know anything, guys. I just went on because it's the right thing to do when you get approached by someone of Chig Smooth's stature. Somebody I like. I like Chig Smooth. Let's just keep it a buck.
Bullshit, but I gotta let bro have his
I go in. All of a sudden, my guy Jay Roebuck, who I call Drake's accountant. I call him that all the time. We've had several exchanges on Twitter and made a couple videos about each other, but we've never spoken. We've never face-to-face or anything. We've never even DM'd each other. So it was kind of a surprise to see Jay Roebuck pop up in the live.
I'm pretty well structured.
Not to mention DiFran pops up in the live, and a couple other guys. I don't really know most of the people in here.
My structured mind.
Salute to Doughboy. I know Doughboy, but I don't really know. Philly Swain, I know him. I've seen him before.
That's all it is. It's just get everybody.
But for the most part,
and
there's another guy that came in later named Bryce.
But I'm pretty well
a big Drake fan as well. Big Drake guy. So I don't really watch Chig Smooth's lives because he puts them behind paywall once they're done. So I really can't say I've ever watched them. I don't know the format. I don't know that it's a lot of OVO guys in there or not. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. So I see Jay Roebuck. I see DiFran, 100% OVO aligned guys. Ain't no question about it.
The reaction is what it is.
Oh, this is interesting.
The structure of the show is
I kind of probably should have been told that this was going on, but whatever. I proceed to introduce my yo, what up, fellas, da-da-da. And I literally say to them, I say, guys, listen, I need you to know, we can have difference of opinion. I don't hate you guys by no stretch. I know we go back and forth online. I got utmost respect for you guys. You seem to be family men, intelligent, this, that, and the third. We can have conversations. I was up front. Jay Roebuck thanked me. He said, bro, thank you for saying that. Because I said, I find you intelligent. I find you to be whatever. We just differ on this Drake stuff, right? Because I'm a real human being. I'm a real guy. I don't really, this shit is just banter, right? But I know people got lives, they got wives, this, that, and the third. So I kept it a buck. I said, before this get going, I don't want you guys thinking I got any hate at all for you, okay? We just do this every day. This is our job. But I kept it a buck. They said what they said, smooth. Everything was whatever. But it is kind of off-putting to see guys that you physically, mentally and
Noah, my brother, me and you about to talk. And it's all in love. All in love. O-T-G, bro. Hey, I've been watching you do this for like 2 days. And again, it's all in love. I've been laughing at like, bro, high as hell. Something. Bro gotta be high. He keep putting OGT. Hey, I'm like, okay, I know, bro. Bro high. He gotta be high or something. He might have some Hennessy or something. I don't know. I don't even know if you drink Hennessy. I do. I gotta change it now because the DJ don't spend drink it. And I don't want to be associated with nothing he associated himself with. So now he costs me money. Hennessy privilege is expensive in Michigan. That's a hell of a bump to go up for that pint just to sit here and do a late night show. See how that motherfucker cost me money? He affecting the real nigga community. Why he can't drink like Tanqueray? So, Amsterdam, back there with the thoughts drink. He a thought technically, right? You got flued out, took the dinner, got a whole chain, all type of shit. You got to drink thought juice. The DJ that don't spend should be drinking Amsterdam so real cats such as myself can drink Hennessy like we supposed to. Like my ancestors suffered for me to be able to drink that. Yep, I said it. God damn it. Let's get back to it.
And
Check out what my people
psychologically,
talk about.
you differ in a lot of ways. Just everything that
Check
you
out what
stand
my
for
folks talk
in
about.
this hip hop business. So I'm like, okay, this is interesting. This, that, and the third, right? And again, I'm going to keep saying this. Salute to Chig Smooth. I'm not saying Chig Smooth did anything right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just telling you the story, okay? So it's Chig Smooth tops in,
You don't owe me no my bad,
we're ready
bro.
to go.
We good.
He says,
We
Charles,
locked in.
are you streaming?
locked
I said,
in.
oh shit, I didn't know I could stream. Most of the time I go on these platforms, I don't stream. I just let them do their thing.
Now, if you was one of them
And
OVO birds,
it is what it is. But I also never
and did that
get
shit,
surprise guests.
I would be hot. I
Right? And that's on me. I should ask who the people are. I should ask what's going on.
I
Now,
would be extra about it just because it was there.
when you do these things,
We locked in, bro.
you play by their rules and you try to be respectful. You don't try to do too much cursing. You don't try to overstep and overcross people talking this, that, and the third, right? But what I didn't know is other people already knew the program, all right? Salute to Jay Roebuck. He came prepared. I noticed him reading a lot off of his prompter. Felt like he wrote a script. They already knew what they were going to talk about. Mind you, I did.
That's part of the reason I'm saying. That's one of the substantial reasons I'm saying this shit was a play. You got a whole teleprompter worth of motherfucking information, talking points to come in my man's with. Like, what you on? Yeah, I'm gonna say Shorty. I feel like I get to call you Shorty. I just feel like that's a Shorty move. What you on, Shorty? Took that many of y'all motherfuckers to deal with one man? And he still looked better? You mean to tell me one man went in shark-infested waters and shined? We not even mad that y'all got over on him. We mad that y'all just tried this shit, period. Like, who the fuck y'all think y'all is? Y'all not even like that. So he went in shark-infested waters, shine, flex, did what he needed to do. Brave the danger and lived to tell the tale. Unscathed at all. Other than, you know, people like, hey, bro, you being too friendly? Other than that, Charles come out looking like brand new money. He came out looking like brand new money. That should scare y'all, because y'all effectiveness is like this. Y'all didn't get nothing done in this. This was y'all shot. This was y'all shot to get at one of the real ones on this side of the fence. Y'all had him in y'all backyard. And this is what y'all got out of it. That's crazy. This gotta piss y'all off. I can picture y'all little goofy asses punching the air. Mad than a motherfucker. Damn, we had him. What happened? Why we couldn't get him? He was supposed to be ready to shut this channel down. Man, up next morning making content. Must suck when your best shot don't get it done. Don't worry, I'm still gonna address the main culprit of this. But y'all as a collective fucking suck. Ass butter. Boo-boo water. Flat cheeks. All tit, no areola. Like, there's... Y'all set the play and didn't even know how to execute it. That's how I know y'all not real. Y'all not them type of cats. Y'all should have been out here been able to claim a real big dub. All of y'all got him right there. Right there. Y'all OVO supposed to be shining right now. Nothing. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get y'all that. This is supposed to be y'all that a boy. OVO King himself was supposed to come down and bless upon you worship. Look what we did for you. We got him to come over here to us and we want. Must suck. Y'all probably had this cooked up for a little minute. And I'm gonna let bro go back and cook it. I'm gonna let him talk for a minute. Because I don't want to keep pausing it. I want him to say his part. That's just me doing right. But damn. I went on a drill. I executed a drill. Nothing came of it. Try to come back, the chest out, full of pride. What did it get you? You didn't do nothing but piss off motherfuckers you didn't want to piss off. Y'all thought y'all was about to get that shit off smooth and clean and wasn't nobody gonna say nothing. We wasn't gonna see it. What happens in the dark comes to the light. And as soon as this fucking sun came up, we was on your ass. I'm not pausing it. Because y'all know what I mean. I feel like I suspect y'all felt it today a little bit. Like, oh, guess there's certain people we shouldn't play with. Just saying. I'm going to let bro finish speaking. I'm going to smoke and chill and chop it up with my people. But you're welcome to stick around. Put up a seat.
Didn't know these guys are going to be there. Jay Roebuck goes live with the show. He names, and I don't know if I'm going to be honest, I don't know if he named it this before this morning or after, but he's promoting it this morning as Drake's biggest haters confronted. That's Jay Roebuck's video. He's pushing that video out saying, yeah, I confronted Drake's hater.
Ugh.
First of all, I didn't know we were being confronted. I didn't know that this was a adversarial thing. I didn't know that this was a hostile environment. Okay? So I'm just in there thinking we're just talking. Jay Roebuck apparently is there to confront, and DiFran is there to back him up. And homeboy Bryce even starts asking me questions like, so why do you hate Drake? I'm like, oh, wait, what's going on? I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm not here to confront or battle anybody. I was not told you guys were even going to be here. Okay? When I go to Culture United, it's nothing like that. When I went to We Are Decipher. I've been to a lot of different podcasts. This has never been a thing where they're putting people who are at odds on the same platform without telling them. Now, like I said, I don't know if Jay Roebuck, he says he was brought on last minute, and in fact, it seems like War Dude's World, who is another Drake guy, put this thing together. Okay, so that's why I'm not really I'm not saying Chig Smooth did anything. Just before you clip this up and say whatever. Salute to Chig Smooth. I'm gonna say it again, right? I'm being. It looks like when I'm reading that War Dude's World kind of put this together, right? And it is what it is. I'm not telling nobody did nothing right, wrong, or indifferent, but it should be where, okay, if this is going to be, I'm confronting Drake haters, I'm supposed to be the Drake hater, and it's a room full of OVO guys, that's kind of important to know. All right, it's a little bit important to know. Because what happens is once they start taking shots and this, that, and the third, and being a little bit testy, you get testy back because you don't know what's going on. So if you did watch the live,
Oh, my bad. I had to mute it. Jesus Christ. Get myself together. But I'm going to speed this up. Because bro's going around the circles a little bit. And I get it. Hey, we make choices with the people we choose to deal with. You have clearly made a choice with Chig. That's on you. That's like me trying to decide what you do with your man parts. Not my business. I know my lane. It's that same level of difference. Just how y'all was like, ugh, what are you talking about? It's the same level of shit. What you do, how you interact with motherfuckers. I don't really get into it. However, don't mean I gotta agree. Don't mean I gotta agree. So we're gonna speed this up because I see you trying to avoid rocking boats or breaking eggs in certain areas. I wish you wasn't doing that. I wish you would just really play the situation for what it was. I can't make you. So
if I got a little testy in there, and if we can't agree on the simplest of things, then we can't agree on the big things. It got a little wonky to me because what's the dirt's in the chat. Flacco comes on the stream. It's very pro Drake in there.
Come on, the who's who of OVO farts. Like that's. So you got this panel. You got Mo Ops in the chat. The wolves are everywhere. Correction. The owls are everywhere. They hooing all over the place. Yeah, I want to make sure I give you your credit. You stood tall, my nigga. That's what I'm not hearing enough of. He didn't shake. He didn't fold. He didn't leave. You stood tall. You already in there. Fuck it. It's too late. You in there.
We outside.
We gonna appreciate real nigga energy around here. He could have did one of these, like he left his Newports in the car, left the feed and never came back. Nobody really mentioned that enough. In the face of all of that, what's on the screen, what's in the chat. I see you sat there, man. What's up? I know what I know. Let's get to it. That's real nigga energy. Need more of it, fellas. I'm on our bumper, fellas. I'm on our bumper. Noah, bro. These ladies out here that's fed up and had enough of the bullshit, they outpacing us by a mile. listen to me. Gotta put our pride to the side for a minute. Listen to me. These women are in a fucking uproar. They had enough of the bullshit. Y'all hear me say this almost every fucking show. Fellas, it's time to get back to what we do best. We push lines. We set standards. There's no surprise that it's the women that's doing it, because usually more often than not, it's women who lead us into doing the things that we ultimately are supposed to be fucking doing. So shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. No, bro, what's going on with your show, Noah? Oh, we got, know what? We in the whole Discord together, bro. We'll talk about it. Hit me in the Discord, bro. We got to talk. We need to get you. Because if you already running and I don't have a link or no information, then me and you got an issue. I need to get more forceful in doing my part. I need to be, I think my role is to be the Miss Hummus on the male perspective of getting us together and active and pushing lines and saying what need to be said and all that shit. Because the fact they was bold enough to even do this goofy shit tell you what they think of us. Because it's not enough of us to say something or push back. In they mind, Challz was out here all by himself. Ain't nobody checking to see what's going on with this motherfucker. We gonna jump him. They didn't think a koala was gonna get out here and get on next. They sure enough didn't see me coming. Who sees me? Oh, I just hit 500 fucking subscribers. That's cool. I'll move in silence anyway. That's cool. They always, they always underestimate the third shift. Think about any job out there. It's always the third shift that fucked up. They the problem. They don't want to get shit done. And I feel like they think the same way about us. Because by tradition, this is a third shift type of show. This is for the late night people who want to talk like the kids are in bed and know to stay in the child's place. And they done did their job for the day and they tired and they trying to chill and this is for y'all. I know what your day was like because I lived that day. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to this. Because we got to get to the rest of the shit. But shout out to the sisters. Like I said.
Everything I'm saying is being looked at as, what? Like everybody in a lot of the people in the room, let's just say that. Some of the people were like, nah, bro, I don't know. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's a little weird, guys. I'm just going to keep it a buck. When everything you're saying is falling flat for the most part. Now I held my own. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. But at some point, you start to feel like we can't even agree on the simplest of things, right? We're saying shit like Jay-Z's a better rapper than 50 Cent. 50 Cent out-rapped Jay-Z in 03. It's like all this straight. I'm like, we're debating this? Like, it got kind of, to me, crazy, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? And it started to feel like they had agendas, and I didn't know about the agendas. And like I said, homeboy, we started at, we didn't start at 9:30. I think we started late, like maybe 9:45, something like that. I don't know what time it was.
In the chat. What we talking
By
about?
10 o'clock, the well-known YouTuber that I respect, got mad respect for, love, and all that, was in my DM saying, get out of that live. This shit, they going to line you up. So he already saw the play.
Exactly,
guys, listen,
man.
I'm a guy, I keep my word. If I'm coming on your platform, I'm coming. And I'm not going to bow out. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to run. But at the end of the day, when I look back on this, Jay Roebuck going live, naming his thing Drake's biggest haters confronted, he already knew the play, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck. Now, some people going to look at this and be like, you making excuses. It ain't no excuse, guys. I'm telling you the facts. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. I already know people on that side not going to like what I say. People on this side going to agree with me. It is what it is. That's why you don't just throw people in and try to make them answer questions. I didn't even know what the questions were going to be. Okay? And once you come in with that kind of handicap and you're
again, I don't like he should have never mentioned that. You don't get to claim ignorance on topics if you did not ask. We gonna hold ourselves to a proper standard. That don't mean we not fucking with Challz or none of that shit, we rocking with him heavy. We was outside ready to tear some shit up digitally. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do this the right way. Bro should have asked these questions. There's nothing wrong with us saying that. Come on, man. It might have been it could have been on some, it could have been a topic in there that you not well versed on, that you might, I don't want to talk about that. I ain't really read up on that or up to speed on that. Whoop. You don't know. It could just been that, not so much trying to duck difficult questions or any scary ass shit. Just knowing you need to know as much as possible when you deal with anybody. I don't care if we cool or not. If we cool and it offends you that I'm asking questions, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if we cool and we doing an event or a live or whatever, you should be offended if I don't ask questions. Oh, you don't care enough to ask what the fuck is going on or who gonna be here or none of that shit. If I was sitting here, I'm about to tap somebody in, hey, I'm about to do this show in a couple of days, and they don't ask what we talking about. Or hell, when we doing it, or who on the show. If you not asking me, that mean out the gate, you not engaged on what the fuck I'm trying to do any fucking way. So we can put this on bro and say, hey, next time, nigga, pull your pen and pad out. Ask questions, my nigga. That's it. It's still all love with bro. It's still all love with bro. We can, some glass to say a lot. If you can't critique your friends, then they're not your fucking friend. So we can say, bro, hey, next time, keep your shit on the swivel, my nigga. Look around. You know what I'm saying? Know what's what. That's literally all we say. You know what I'm saying? That way, next time some shit like this gonna happen, and it's gonna be a next time because you blowing up, you doing your thing, haters gonna hate. And OVO be trying shit all the fucking time with their weird asses. This is gonna happen again. They're gonna at least try it again. Next time you gonna peep that shit. You gonna smell it the fuck out, be on some other shit. Or you go in knowing, okay, I can set up some shit to where, think about this. Had he known, all right, this is what the situation is, he could have played it to where he could have hit motherfuckers. And guess what? Okay, I'm on your platform. I'm about to take over your entire motherfucking chat. I got motherfuckers on, look, I done told some motherfuckers. You don't know what kind of backing or followers or motherfuckers who fuck with me. Like, he could have played it like that. And he asked a simple motherfucking question. Look how motherfuckers moving around today. Picture if we was moving like this and it was the night of, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that versus. It was lopsided, my nigga. You could have let your folks know had you asked, like, man, look, they trying to put your boy against whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm just saying. Power in numbers. Power in numbers. Let's get to it.
Thinking that it's all good.
Couple more
You're
minutes
thinking that everybody's lottie-dottie, which it could have been. But it kind of got to the point where it was like, they're like, what Challz, what you said on Twitter was this, that, and third. Like, wait, we talking about my Twitter?
It's an automatic set.
What's going on? We started talking about Polek because they already know what they want to talk about. So I'm playing from a disadvantage.
That's the sick part
then I got
about
a room full of
today.
people asking me.
That's the sick part about today. He had a whole fucking following that he wasn't tapped into in the right fucking moment. You know how different that motherfucking show would have been if we took over that whole fucking chat? No, y'all not about to be comfortable up in this bitch. We back on the Rick James fuck your couch situation. Boots on the couch and everything. What's happening? What we talking about? What's the topic? No, we don't want to talk about that. This is what we talking about. What's up with your man and these little kids? What's happening? Like, this is why I don't buy into that. The internet is fake shit. No, if you use this shit the right way at the right fucking time, I'm telling you, it could make a fucking difference. We missed the time. We missed the time. We was a day late. Had we been on time? Because bro would have moved P, handle this shit the right way, whoop-de-whoop, holler at motherfuckers, let everybody know, hey, I see a play now. I found out last minute. This what it is. Hey, come support your boy. Come on. Hey, that versus would have had a nice significant dent in those numbers. I'm telling you, I promise you. I promise you. I'm just saying, know your power. Wake the fuck up. All of us. Know your power. Play your fucking position. Because y'all should be irritated. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all should be irritated about. Y'all should be irritated on the mere fucking fact they tried. Regardless if it worked or not. Y'all should be pissed that they even fucking tried. By that very definition, they thought this shit was sweet. They thought we could be played with. Fuck them. They ain't gonna do nothing. Fuck with Challz real quick. What they gonna do? Had we got the hootie hoo what was happening and motherfuckers noticed that whole situation was going down beforehand, man, y'all wouldn't have got off all those weird ass questions and the vibes in the chat and all that shit y'all had going on. Y'all wouldn't have got that shit off, my nigga. I promise you y'all wouldn't. Now we see the value of community. That he tapped in with community. He would have had a whole different situation. He would have had some support. That's how you deal with these goofy motherfuckers. Support. They good at catching one or two of us and talking shit and trying to humiliate, downgrade, talk shit, and twist the truth and all that shit. It's easier. That's what whole motherfuckers do. We see y'all now, though. Bro learned his lesson. He good now.
Yo, you
Couple
really
more
think
minutes
that?
and
Or
we'll
you are
understand.
hating this, that? There's like, as I'm answering this, another voice comes from over here. It's a little hard to, that's not really a debate at that point, guys. When it's four guys that don't agree with you and they're all chiming in, that's not really a
Like,
debate.
comment, subscribe. I appreciate
Just so
you
you
putting
know.
up the
So it
take
ain't
in
the
this
simplest
gospel.
thing. I mean,
I suspect you
if
not
anybody
from
could
the
handle
other side
it,
of
it would be
fence,
me.
'cause
But at the
around
end of the
here,
day,
what I'm talking
let
about
me
right
know,
now,
guys. Like I said, I don't have no problem with
This is
Chig.
Vampire
I don't have
in
no problem with
Brooklyn.
anybody on here.
You a vampire.
Right? I don't have no problem with anybody on
In a
here. That's
couple
not the
of
point of
hours, the
this
sun
video.
coming up, and your
But I
ass is
do
gonna
want
be
to be open and
eviscerated.
transparent
So,
about that because I already know where it's going.
you probably already up
I
out
already
here.
know what this is. J Roebuck already got it up. He's running with it. They're having a blast in the comments, right? So
Gotta
it
be
is
old
what it
enough
is.
to
I do this.
understand that
I understand
reference.
the game, but I just need you guys to know where it's all started, right? Some people may say they lined you up. It's ambush, all that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just telling you, when you understand, when these clips start coming out and this, that, and the third, it's whatever. Now, there was a lot of moments in there that were kind of cool, but it just, when you peel back the layers, it's not a good environment. If I felt yucky when I got off, gang, I'm just going to keep it a buck. When you going into something like that and you feel attacks coming from different angles and questions that are lined up against you, that you had no preparation, you didn't know this was going to be this kind of room.
just seen that
I'm just
drop
keeping it a buck, guys.
2 frames.
I'm just
Let
keeping
me
it
know
a
if the
buck.
stream
So,
lagging real
end of the
bad.
day, where I got with
I know
that
y'all
situation
about
was,
y'all on like a 5-minute
I got to
delay,
protect
but
my
let me know
brain
if
a little
it's
better. I got to
dragging
protect
real bad or
myself a little
something.
better. I got to ask
shouldn't
better
be, but
questions before I take these
I'm
lives.
trying to keep my eye on everything.
Again, this ain't nobody's fault but mine, right? I'm not
We
blaming
gotta watch
Chig.
this till we get more
Salute the
RAM.
Chigs. Who knows? I might
So
go
we
back
gonna
on
be able
Chigs.
to
Who
watch this
knows?
for a couple of weeks.
But what I'm saying is, in this culture, in this space,
Once we get some,
we have to be very open and
doubling up
transparent
on the RAM,
when
we
we're
gonna
bringing a
get
guest
right
into your situation. All right? I purposely was feeling like this almost was coordinated. All right? So they're having a great, this is a win for them guys. Just make no mistake. This is a win, right? Because it kind of, I was a little bit off my game a little bit. Won't happen again. I will be getting that Jay, right? And by no stretch was it a lopsided thing. I got Jay a whole bunch of times, right? A whole bunch of times. I did my thing. He tried to say I was on a panel with.
Just quick housekeeping. As my future moderator just said, you're welcome to come in here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to for now it's Team OTG. We're going to get to learn. We're going to come up with a name for the chat and all the us as a collective, all that shit. We're going to figure it out together. This ain't no just me thing. This is us. All we saying is don't put your feet on our goddamn couch. You're a visitor. And enjoy the space. You're more than welcome to talk amongst us. I expect some of y'all was around, but y'all was scared to talk. It's all right. It's all right. I know I can be a bit aggressive sometimes. Y'all fucked up. What your people did was fucked up. But look, I get it. You can't help who you follow. You willing to let us help you with that? Hang around a little bit. You don't even have to speak if it's too much to ask. We're asking too much of you in this moment. I know a lot's going on. You don't have to talk tonight. But you are welcome to whenever you feel the need. But again, don't put your feet on our goddamn couch. See our nice ass furniture around. You're a visitor. Look yourself as such. We'll get back to this. I'm gonna get bro let's get to like 15 minutes. This is a 21-minute video, so let's get to 15 minutes of like 2 minutes, and then we get to the next thing. Everything else is shorter, but y'all knew this was gonna be the bigger part of the night. I typically have a nice little breakdown of topics or whatever, but the community that I've chosen to align myself with is in its infancy. So that requires me to give special carte blanche, so to speak, to topics that affect said community. Although I had a dope ass show for y'all lined up. Not you visitors, because y'all wouldn't have been here. Y'all wouldn't have watched the show. But the rest of you, the family, I had a dope ass show lined up for y'all. It was fire. It was interactive and shit. Niggas jump bad, do goofy ass shit, fucked our whole little situation up. Like, I was supposed to drink some Hennessy tonight and everything. But I knew what mood I was going to be. So I took that away and got me a higher proof IPA beer. I don't want to be a crash tester. I just want to make sure I say what needs to be said, because I know my job in this space, in our community. I know what I am. It's easy to do this. This right here is easy for me. It's just what I'm built to do it. For that I can feel this space. What needs to be said in these type of hours, in these type of situations, better than anybody. That's me being arrogant. Yes, I said it. Anybody. That's why most people don't like to play with these late night hours. The late night hour is hard. You got to be good enough for people to go against sleep in the late night hour. I'll give y'all the sauce. For those of you who got shows and you want to come into the late night hour, I'll tell you what to do. It's not going to work because you're not like me. It got to be in you, not on you. You can't fake this shit. So, you more than welcome to come here in the late night hour. I'm cool with it. But if you're not genuine, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I thought about giving you the sauce just now, right? You'd waste it. So I'm gonna get back to my folks. I spent enough time with y'all. I'm gonna get back to my folks. What's going on, family? What's going on, family? We gonna get to 15, y'all, and then we gonna move on to the next thing. And then I'm just gonna sit here and just read y'all chats while we let bro talk.
And I said, no, it wasn't me. It was a lot of stuff going on, right? It was a lot of things going on. But some of the exchanges were kind of wonky. And I was like, all right, that wasn't a good exchange, Challz. I'm going to keep it a buck. But for the most part, right, there was a lot that was said. And I brought a lot of knowledge to that table, such as them trying to say that the conversation about record sales started with 50 Cent. And I said, no, the conversation about record sales started with MC Hammer because he was selling so many units. He was the biggest rapper in the game. And rappers were like, he's not a big rapper in hip hop. And they were like, well, look at the sales he's doing. Look how many millions he sells. He got to be the best rapper. That's when rap became about sales.
Consequences.
Okay? Rap became about sales when MC Hammer, started to make so much money, have such a huge entourage, and he was so massive. He's on Arsenio Hall and that, this, down the third. That's when everybody started worrying about, oh, who sells the most records? Look who it is. So we had our moments, right? We had a lot of things going this and that and third. But
shout out to us.
For the most part,
I can say us.
When I look back at that experience, to know that certain guys already
I just ain't
had this confrontation.
Shout out to us. We been
already in their psyche, and it came in ready. It's like sending a football team somewhere to say we just doing an exhibition, and you get there and it's the Super Bowl. Okay, so it's not the same. You don't prepare the same. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Call excuses all you want, whatever you want to. I'm just telling you the facts. All right, that's all I want to say about this. Listen, salute the Chigs once again. This ain't no disrespect to Chigs. Okay. Before people start saying Chig lined you up, this, that, and the third. Nobody lined me up. I should have been better prepared. I should have asked some better questions. Going forward, when I do these podcasts, and you saw my chat, all of you guys showed up. It was massive. You guys were in the chat holding.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm going to keep us 100. We not going to be like them. We ain't got to cheat them to beat them. What you said right there, no.
Prepare the same. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Call excuses all you want, whatever you want to. I'm just telling you the facts. All right.
Oh no. Nope. We gotta be willing to police us too. Make us stronger.
But what I'm saying is, in this culture, in this space, we have to be very open and transparent when we're bringing a guest into your situation. All right. I purposely was feeling like this almost was coordinated. All right. So
what you just say? What you just say, bro? My nigga.
This almost was coordinated. Purposely was feeling like this almost was coordinated. Was feeling like this almost was coordinated.
Let's just sit there for a second. What we talking about? What we talking about? What's your heart telling you? What's your head telling you? I only got 2 issues with you. I only explained one. And this ain't me trying to kick dirt on you or nothing like that. I promise you it ain't. I got hella respect for you, my nigga. The second fucking part, you in fucking denial, my nigga. Sit here, think Chig ain't lying you the fuck up. The fuck you talking about? And I get it. Some of y'all can feel some type of way. Bro, you might feel some type of way. Let's keep it a buck. That's cool. No malice. Still gonna be all love. But you're not gonna sit here. This your content. You put this out. You said yourself how it looked and felt. But you're not willing to connect it to the motherfucker who platform you was on, my nigga. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't do that. You better than that. You might got your reasons. You don't owe me no explanation. Correction. You don't owe none of us no explanation. You got it. But how they play with one man, they try to play with the other man the same fucking way. So if they walk around here feeling like they can play you like a goofy, what the fuck you mean they won't try to the next motherfucker? And everything we do, we gotta do twice as good, twice as better, be twice as sharp. Stop ignoring your instincts. The way you was hemming and hawing a little bit all night while you was explaining this, that's you fighting with you. Real nigga to real nigga. That's you fighting with you. You might choose to keep fuck with him because you feel like he offers something to you that that's important. But I'll trump that with this. You underselling your own value. This ain't meant to diss you. This ain't meant to disrespect you. This is to bring awareness to the fact that you might be selling yourself short. In the day, I'm talking about your business, right? But typically with us black and brown folks, and don't you say nothing, Bethany, you know you good, so I don't even do that. Don't even do that. Typically with us, your problem reflects upon the rest of us, and so forth and so on. So we don't get to skip this moment like it's however motherfuckers choose or not choose to fuck with you or play with you the wrong way don't affect the rest of us. Because if they get over on you, it emboldens them to try to get over on the rest of us. And giving your value, regardless if you see it or not. Step up, bro. You got it. And you ain't got to say it out loud either. But to yourself, to you, you got to admit that that motherfucker ran a play on you and you didn't see it. It's his platform. All right, Chig. Oops. I know. I don't matter. It's cool. It's cool. Admit that man ran a play on you. It's gonna help burn this shit in your head, and you ain't gonna.
All right. So they're having a great. This is a win for them guys. Just make no mistake. This is a win, right? Because it kind of, I was a little bit off my game a little bit. Won't happen again. I will be getting that Jay, right? And by no stretch was it a lopsided thing. I got Jay a whole bunch of times, right? A whole bunch of times. I did my thing. He tried to say I was on a panel with Fantano, and I said, no, it wasn't me. It was a lot of stuff going on, right? It was a lot of things going on. But some of the exchanges were kind of wonky. And I was like, all right, that wasn't a good exchange, Charles. I'm going to keep it a buck. But for the most part, right, there was a lot that was said, and I brought a lot of knowledge to that table, such as them trying to say that the conversation about record sales started with 50 Cent. And I said, no, the conversation about record sales started with MC Hammer because he was selling so many units. He was the biggest rapper in the game, and rappers were like, he's not a big rapper in hip hop. And they were like, well, look at the sales he's doing. Look how many millions he sells. He got to be the best rapper. That's when rap became about sales.
Look, I done been on this.
Okay, rap became about sales when MC Hammer started to make so much money, have such a huge entourage, and he was so massive. He's on Arsenio Hall and that, this, and the third. That's when everybody started worrying about, oh, who sells the most records? Look who it is. So we had our moments, right? We had a lot of things going, this and that, and the third. But
Like,
for the most part,
all that good stuff.
when I look back at that experience, to know that certain guys
I
already
gotta do my part. If I expect them to do theirs. But that's all we need from bro. Appreciate you, bro. You stood tall in the face of some goofy ass motherfuckers. It should have never been that. You should have had way more enforcements in that chat than you had, regardless of who was or wasn't in that motherfucker. I know how that shit would have played had you really let motherfuckers know that you was looking at a uneven situation. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the next thing. It's time for our music break. You know, we always keep a music break. I always keep a music break. Shout out to P the politician. How to make boom bap drum fills. Now, y'all know my theory. Y'all know my thing. We can't be out here talking about we love music and hip hop and all this other shit and get back to culture and blah, 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 blah. If we can't appreciate the process, then we can't appreciate the product. So I incorporate these moments. I've learned to make them shorter because 20 minutes of a cook up be too much for y'all. That's cool. But we need to have some level of appreciation for the process or we fake it. If we gonna be pump faking, then we just like the rest of these motherfuckers. So we gonna check out, bro. This ain't long. It's like 6 minutes. We might watch 5, maybe 4. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. But we gonna at least, if we can't take 5 or 6 minutes to appreciate the process, how can we expect these motherfuckers to appreciate the process when it takes them however many minutes or hours or whatever the fuck it take to create? So let's do our part. Let's do our goddamn part.
Give me how I pull off drum fills like this.
Where my chat go?
Not only am I going to show you how I build that exact drum fill, I'm going to show you how I did it with just 3 one-shots. Okay. Okay. Let's get it. So before we get started, real quick, I don't want you guys getting hung up on the gear. Whether you're using FL Studio, Ableton,
Now, I choose to use stuff like this because I feel like maybe once in a blue moon, somebody who's itching or thinking about fucking with music in some capacity, they like on the fence or whatever, and they looking for something, searching for something that pushes them over the fence or inspires them to really go ahead and do it. I'm not arrogant enough to think that everything I do makes people do that shit. But hey, maybe seeing a motherfucker do some shit and they spark that idea or some shit. Plus, hey, I like watching motherfuckers create beats too. So if I could serve 2 fucking masters, hey, why the fuck not? And selfishly, as the host of the show, I be wanting to smoke sometimes. So I use it sometimes as like, all right, there's a good chance of throwing a little smoke break. You know what I'm saying? Talk freaky on the phone real quick. And then come back, you know? It's the late night show. What do y'all expect me to be doing? Y'all think I just get off this show and then go to bed afterwards? Like, no, look. We ain't gonna make this one of them shows, but we gonna eventually have that show like, yo, y'all heard about what Kush Equilibrium was doing over there that in the late night show? They was on 10. Them raunchy motherfuckers. Like, look, we grown-ups. After what we do, whatever we do in the fucking daytime, I want this to be where you just fucking chill. Wherever your habit is in the confines of your home, be on that. And then come here and chill the fuck out. Because you did what you were supposed to do for the fucking day. You feel me? Let's get back to the music. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Let's get back to the music. I appreciate y'all. It's all love. Let's get to it.
Quick, I don't want you guys getting hung up on the gear. Whether you're using FL Studio, Ableton, Logic, Cubase, or an MPC like me, the exact same concept works. Now, you're gonna need 3 drum sounds for this particular tutorial. And if you're already thinking, well, I don't got the right sounds, don't even worry about it, I got you. I'm gonna put these exact one-shots down in the description so you can download them for free and follow right along with me. And I'm not gonna even stop there, man. I'm also throwing a few extra one-shots so you can start experimenting on your own and build your own one-shots. So I've already got mine loaded up in here because ain't nobody got time for me to be dragging stuff in and out, right? I'd rather spend that time making the music. So that's it. 3 sounds, a snare, a high tom, and a low tom. Now remember at the beginning of the video when I hit 1 pad and the whole drum fill played? That's not another drum sound. That's the finished drum fill. First, we're gonna build it together. Then before we're done, I'm gonna show you how to turn the drum fill you create into something.
Real quick, congratulations to us as a team, a unit, and a motherfucking organization. Tonight we hit our 2nd goal of my original journey of building this thing up. My first goal was 250. The 2nd goal was 500. Like I said earlier, if you wasn't here, when I say that at 490 to 500, that little 10, oh my God, it took forever, y'all. But I appreciate y'all. The 10 fucking happened. 10 fucking happened. So we trying to march our way from 500, 700 to fucking 50, and then we gonna eat like that. Slow growth beat no growth. We want real motherfuckers around us, no sucker motherfuckers, because that's just more motherfuckers we gonna eventually have to kick out of here any fucking. We gonna build it right. So I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it. I had to make sure I said, because you know, drinking and smoking and shit. I'm like, did you show appreciation and love and adoration and respect and shit, my nigga? Like, I'll be able to check myself. So I just did that. Now I'm good. Now I can kick it. I want to kick it too. Come on.
You can trigger with a single button, a key, a pad, depending on what you're using. Now let's build it. This is also very important. I don't want you to worry about making it complicated. What you're going to do is listen to the last hit you played, then ask yourself, what will sound good after that? That's the only question you're trying to answer. Every hit is answered by the one before it. There's no formula. I'm not sitting here counting, boom, bap. You know, I'm listening. That's the key. I play a sound, and then I let that sound tell me what I should do next as I'm putting it together. You know what I mean? I'm not just trying to make something that sounds cool. I'm actually trying to make something that already sounds like it belongs with the drums. You know what I mean? So and that's it, man. If the groove changes too much or the sounds feel out of place, that means you might be doing too much. It's gonna stick out. The best drum fills don't interrupt the beat, they complete it. So, yo, like I said, we just trying to complete these sounds, man. You feel me? Okay. That already sounds like it fits. Look, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And
I got
it just has to be something that moves the drum.
I got a lot of plans that's in development, but one that's been coming to me is like, cause it'll be a separate channel thing. I have a business model for how I go to things. I do it in a way that it benefit us and we all like benefit from it, not just me as the owner of the channel or whatever. But I've been thinking about, because I want authentic content. I don't want like filler shit. Like, I want to promote some fucking thoughts or some ideas, inspiration, whatever the fuck. So I'm like, okay, what if I down the line? This ain't no immediate thing because I already got the other little project that I talked about a couple of days ago. If you don't know, let me know in the chat you don't know, and I'll fill you in on that. It's gonna be important that y'all do know that because that's a locked in idea that's coming. The idea is that's locked in. It's just the execution that I gotta work out and figure out. So if you're not aware, let me know. You need to know, and I'll make a note to let you know. I lost thought. Hey, I lost train of thought for a whole second because I'll be trying to keep you up to date on what's going on with the show because I embrace the community aspect. So I want y'all to know. But then I'll be also at the same time trying to hold on to a thought about what we talking about as far as the clip. And then I'm also, you know me, doing my thing. We kicking it, we chopping it up, we do what we do. Love y'all. This is not the easiest show to make. Because I be sitting here feeling good sometimes. You know? This how when y'all leave, I do like when I do if I did my job right, if you have a significant other, you about to go and you know. Or, you know what I'm saying, if you single, but you know what I'm saying, you got game to you, be a man or woman to, you know, makes hey. Use the phone for a couple minutes. Somebody pulling up to facilitate some things. That's the end goal of this show, is to get you comfortable in the mood. You get relaxed. You kind of emotionally wash off the day. Enjoy yourself. That's why we end with a laugh and a good mood. You should be. If you smoke a little something, or you drink a little something, if you're sipping, you're supposed to leave the show in a good mood, ready to, make some things happen. I'm just saying. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal of the show. To leave, my job is to make sure you leave here happy. If I'm rocking with people I genuinely rock with, I could call y'all my people, right? Y'all my people. If you like and comment and do all the shits, you my people. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't, if you just be lurking in the room, but you knew, that's cool. If you knew, you try to fill out the environment. We cool. We seem a little hostile. We just don't take shit. You don't push shit over here. We pulling up in your chat. Don't share that link because I'm the guy. It's gonna be a wrong motherfucker. I'm telling you, right? It's gonna be the wrong motherfucker that talk. Like, I credit to Miss Hummus because she be on business. There's the link. What's happening? You want to talk? Pop up. What's cracking? I love it. She not fucking around with it. Look, match your energy. But you don't be a goofy, but do that. Not knowing its consequences of trying to stand on 10 like that. You gotta be really one of them, like a Miss Hummus or like a me or like a Big Zoe or a Glasses Malone, a couple other cats. I think really you hit that line or you pop on this camera. Okay. But one of you weirdos gonna do that, not knowing the consequences that come behind that. And it's gonna be somebody like me. It's like, oh, okay. Let's do this then. And I'm gonna sit here, roll me a blunt. Depending on the caliber of motherfucker I'm talking about, I might make a liquor store trip. You cool if you like work, I'll get a beer. Coincidentally, I have a beer right now, so that tells you how I feel about this moment. You somebody, little spirit, little vigor, little presence to them. Like, gonna really get a little bottle. You know what I'm saying? You might require that level of dedication. So, okay, I need to dig in. But you know, whatever. I be going off on tangents. Hi, hey, welcome. It got darker a little minute, a little menacing. I'm sorry. That's oops. Don't worry about that nigga. That he does that from time to time. I'm sorry. How y'all doing, family? How y'all doing? I want them to think we crazy as hell. I want them to think we crazy as hell. I put a whole transformation on their ass. They're like, this motherfucker talk about, oh shit. Nothing. Sit down. You cool. Your feet on the ground though.
Somewhere. So let's talk about why they work, and more importantly, how do you know where to put
There
a
was
drum
any
fill
OVOs here. I feel like I just
in
scared them
your
out the
beat?
room.
So let's talk about it for a moment. Why do drum fills even exist, right? If the drums keep doing the exact same thing, your ears already know what's
I feel like
coming
I scared him out
next.
the motherfucking
A drum
room,
fill
boy.
wakes the beat back up, and it tells you something is about to change,
This
right?
motherfucking son
That's why you
ghost, boy.
usually
Look.
hear them before the
Felt
chorus.
real
So
boogeyman.
check it out. You're gonna hear the drum fill before the chorus or before the beat drops, or whenever something's about to change, man. It's not there to impress people. Remember at the beginning of the video when I triggered the drum fill with that one button? Let me show you how. So now that we've created a drum fill inside of the beat,
I'm
yo,
crying.
I don't know if you realize you can use that same
appreciate
drum
y'all,
fill
family.
on
I
any
appreciate
beat.
y'all.
It's as simple as isolating the drum fill, saving it as its
We gonna let
own
this rock
wave
for a
file,
minute.
and then it becomes its own stem.
No, we're just gonna let
You
this
can
rock
then
out.
bring it
We're gonna let
into
this
your
rock
next
out.
project,
See what y'all talking
time
about.
stretch it, and then have it fit the tempo of your new
I've been
beat.
working hard tonight.
And yo, once
up
it's
with my
lined up,
family.
man, you right back in business. Now you got a drum
What's going
fill
on
that
with
you
y'all?
can
How y'all
use
feeling?
over
What
and
y'all
over
talking
again.
about? How about those
You
niggas?
feel me? That way you don't have to keep rebuilding it every single time. Now the whole drum fill is right there. One button, one pad, one key, whatever it is that you're using. And now instead of rebuilding that fill every single time, you've got it ready whenever the beat needs that lift.
A little crazy. A little crazy.
You feel me? That's
I like
the
that
whole
build up
idea.
and then into the beat.
Yo,
It's not
you
my
learn how to
favorite way
build
of
it,
a beat
and
coming
then you
in.
save it,
I gotta play it.
and then you turn it into a
I might
tune.
play y'all song.
So this is what
YouTube
I want you to
flagged the
do,
video.
man. If you
Fuck it.
haven't
I'm
already,
vibing with y'all.
grab the free
It's a
download
cool
in the
little night.
description. You'll get the exact
we doing our
3
job.
one-shots that I
We held it
used
down.
in this tutorial, plus some
We talked-
extra
we talked
one-shots
the
so you
proper
can
shit we
start,
needed to
you know,
talk.
creating your own drum fills beyond this one
We
we
gonna
built
teach them how to
today.
push the line.
Load them up.
We gotta
follow
shake people out of the
along,
matrix.
and experiment, man. Start.
You know what? Damn, I can't look. It's how you know I've been smoking. What's his name? Not Neo. Fuck Neo. Neo don't matter. Morpheus. Listen, you lost motherfuckers. Let me be your Morpheus. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, look, side note, whatever we name the chat and how we figure out, you know what I'm saying, a theming of what terminology around these here parts, it's going to be Matrix related. I'm starting, for a minute, I thought I was Luke Cage. If you want to know how I feel about Luke Cage, family, go to the Discord. It's in there. Shout out to Miss Hummus again, because I have to say that because it's her Discord. She's teaching me the value of a Discord. I thought Discord was shit. But in the time I've known Miss Hummus, I see what she be doing. And I think she do it on purpose. It's like she found a way to do this to me. Like, teach me something without intentionally trying to look, nigga, I'm trying to teach you something. Now I know Discord got all these different features and it has these different uses and shit. I see you, lady. I mean, you're doing your job. You're doing a wonderful job, by the way. Wonderful job. But I see you. And you majorly a part of the replay game. So when you see this part, this is gonna be the funniest part of your morning because you typically catch replay me in the morning. This is gonna be the funniest part of your day. Right here. Well, maybe, but you're gonna start your day off with a fucking laugh. Whether you realize you do it or not. There's these inspirational, let me show you moments. And they subtle. Like there's no malice or disrespect, or it doesn't feel overly force fetish, food, like whatever the fuck. See you, lady.
Building your own drum fill library, one fill at a time. If this video helps you out, let me know.
All right. Shout out P, the politician. We thumbs up already. All that good shit. Let's get here. Now we're at part of the original planned episode here. Shout out to the VILL. TDE Smack reveals Kendrick will not respond to the game. What else is new? I feel like I knew this going in. This is the VILL be on shit like so quick. Like who was it that mentioned it? Koala mentioned it. Like when it comes to the use of time in this content space, right? I feel like he might be like the most efficient with his fucking time. He don't miss a story. Like if you go through the day, like typically my planning when I do this, I can go ahead and do this. Typically when I plan this, I try to get a synopsis of the day. Or if it's been a gap in when I had a show like more than a day, okay, I might have to tap into a day beyond 24 hours. But typically it's a synopsis of the day. Like, hey, I'm catching you, whoever on the other side of this camera. What they say in the little box here? The little box here? Okay. Shout out to bro. Shout out to Flex. My thought process will be, you don't have the time. I mean, I don't either sometimes, but I have the advantage of being in management to where I can dictate my time, where the average person probably don't. So you don't have the time to watch all this shit and see what's going on all motherfucking day. Cool. Well, I got this spot right here where you can get comfortable, kick your feet up, relax, whatever. Don't kick your feet up on my furniture or your furniture. But here is, we do that. The people, me and the people that who pop up blue in the chat. I mean, they're not blue right now, but they'll be blue in the next chat. Shut up. So my thinking, all right, if I take this, and this is what's important. This is worthwhile. No filler. This is what's worthwhile for the day. Here you go. I'm gonna throw some music in there. I'm gonna throw some comedy in there because I want you to leave with a laugh. That's the package. After that, depending on the vibes, that's all y'all. Y'all get to decide. Especially lately, it's like, okay, well, the show should be over. Because I got a specific rundown and it turned into, okay, well, this is what the folks is on. That's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's supposed to be that way. I'm not that fucking important. You know what I'm saying? So let's check this out. TDE Smack reveals Kendrick would not respond to the game. Should I tell y'all my sentiments before or after? Because I don't feel like this video is going to change it. If you haven't, go check out I think it's my last video. It might have been my last video. But I did it like 8 or 9 in the morning. Long story short, I don't expect Kendrick as much as there's what I think and what I want. What I think is it's gonna take somebody really getting specific. This is not we're past sneak dissing. Unless you standing on business and really saying some names and really talking that talk, I don't think Kendrick gonna say or do nothing at all. He passed the bullshit. Like, I'm in a whole indirectly in a whole fucking lawsuit over this goofy ass shit. From here on out, you gotta speak on me for real, or I don't see you. And I use that phraseology on purpose because right now, I feel like Kendrick playing the situation like, game, I don't see you. You're not worth me seeing, my nigga. Like, I gotta pay attention to you for. You're not even about the culture anyway, my nigga. You about making your bread. All right, go on. Don't do your goofy shit. Just leave me alone. I won't have to do what I could really be doing out here. I feel like that's just how Kendrick is playing the whole situation, to be honest. I feel like right now, Kendrick is more patient, only being patient with the game because it ain't direct enough. I feel like everybody else on the West Coast, because of the politics of it, is just like, again, we've said this several times over, the crazy uncle. Okay. All right, y'all. Damn, why you doing this again? Y'all, all right, like it's that. So, which is it's crazy because I was a fan of the game. Like, he got rid of 50 Cent for me. I was happy. Stomped on me, hands and feet. Oh, I never respected how 50 Cent got here. You picked, it was very Drake-ish before Drake was a thing. He picked a soft target or a perceived or softer target. Hey, Ja, no disrespect, bro, but you was making songs for the ladies. It wasn't no. We wasn't out here really looking at you like, oh, that motherfucker really one of them. Come on now. And so I found it bogus. Like, man, why you messing with him, bro? Stop it. I was disappointed. Like I couldn't get jiggy with that shit at all. So I was geeked when the game came to Gensu that step on it. Oh, G Unit. Hey, I followed the whole G Unit, that movement shit. I was following that shit. I was probably a half step away from stand mode. I promise you, I'm owning my shit. Like, I was that dude because I did not like 50 Cent. Still don't. All right, I know. Side journey. I'm pulling it back in. Let's get to it. Let's see what's cracking.
TDE Smack from Back on Fig has came out here and said that Kendrick Lamar spoke to him, and he said that he's not going to reply to the game. Now, there has been several talks about the game and the things that he's been doing on this album. Is he sneak dissing? Is he playing? Is he just being a persona? Is he just doing WWE character kayfabe? You tell me, because that's what it looks like right now. Hey, a lot of people like Kid J3 have came out and said this is not a diss. Glasses Malone was also somebody who said this is not a diss. He had recently also addressed academics. Kid J3 had said, Ag want people to believe that Game sent him the record knowing it dropped the same day he played it on stream. Now, I want everybody to understand that even though academics premiered this song on his stream, Hidda J3 had came out and said he already heard this song a long time ago, and this is why he's saying and keeps standing by it's not a diss. I bet Ak won't come to Compton. He's gonna make excuses to why he don't gotta come, then talk about how the city ain't ish. LOL, he just used artists.
Real quick, I didn't ask, how y'all feel about this? For one, I guess we'll do a two-part question real quick, and I'll give y'all time to reply because I kind of need the context for just the conversation we're about to have. One, did you check out the documentary 3, the actual documentary 3, not the version that we liked with Koala, but the actual version? Did you check it out? Part 1, part 2, if you did, what's your thoughts? on the album as a whole, but also, is there some disses in there? Like, is some disses in there? Like, you got to be clear though. To what degree, what caliber of disc we talking? Like, so I feel like that in this moment, I feel like that's what's making the difference right now. What caliber of disc are we talking about? All discs are not created. What are we talking about? Spent too much time rage baiting that. Released a half-ass diss with Drake on the hook. God damn it! Oh, the short quarter. I said Drake. Shit. Hey, that don't count as 2 though. All right, fuck. You know what? It counts as 2. Oh, 50 Cent. That's the OVO king. That's the goddamn OVO king. I gotta get that in my head. I gotta put 50 Cent in the penalty container. Where's the penalty container? Okay, the penalty container is somewhere around here. I gotta find it. I probably knocked it over. He just looks thirsty for Dot's attention. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He thirsty for it. He thirsty for it.
From the city for content. Game just know how to make a bar go over y'all's heads to where y'all question, was it a sneak diss when it's not? He's great at that. And Hidda J3 stands by this. He continues to say that the game is not dissing. And if anything, from what it looks like, it could be him trying to troll, lean into what people have been saying on the internet, could be playing some type of role, could be doing some WWE type stuff. But a lot of people have pointed out other things. Like the 2 features that were on GNX, those have been removed from the album. The song with AZ Chig and Lefty
Voodoo.
Gunplay is no longer there. The 16th track isn't.
Voodoo, listen to me now. I could really be getting your product out here to the people who drink that kind of thing at the right time of day. Just saying. Just a thought. No rush at all. Look, it helps. Look, I reached out to the fine people of Blue Chew too, because there's some bros out there that need some help. I'd rather them have a cool night than an unsuccessful night. And if that's what they need, I reach out to them. Look, we're gonna get to Papa Prepo aligned with the show for all type of situations. And y'all the only IP I can find at night, so you know, hit me back. Blue Chew, get to me, like get back to me. Like, I know some people that just saying. Don't sleep on the chance now. Be wild, because when we blow up like 7-Up, number gonna change. I'm saying, I'm gonna get in on the ground floor of this thing. We at 500. It's only up from here. And I'll be knowing some people who need help in that department based on their stories that they be snitching on themselves about. Tell me, remember. Be the liquor. It's cool. It's cool. We don't say no names around here, so it ain't snitching. I don't do that. I don't do that. But let's check this out.
Seen on Apple Music and it was removed on Spotify. As of right now, nobody knows why exactly, but people are questioning this also. And another thing that is throwing people off, the cover art for No Breaks, the song that Drake is on, he takes a picture of an Impala, I think it's an Impala, that looks like the GNX, but this time it's all broken up. But this is clearly an imitation of the GNX. So people have still been questioning, is he dissing?
All of a sudden, motherfuckers care about old school cars and shit. We ain't heard shit about a GNX until Kendrick Lamar. But now it's in random lines and niggas whack ass songs and shit. Old tore up car references and shit with the pictures and whatnot. The symbology of it all. It's like you trying. He walking that line, y'all. Am I tripping? Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. I could pipe down. If you family, you can see, look, I'm reading the chats. I'm getting better at reading the chats. Say, hey, pipe down. You doing too much right now. You reaching. Cool, I'll shut the fuck up. I'll change this shit right now. We'll go on to the next thing. But is there not any symbology behind a tattered old car here? All of a sudden, everybody got car fucking thieves. J. Cole want to go across town, across the world in this raggedy ass Honda Civic. It's a Civic. It's not even a Honda Accord. It's a Honda Civic. The stripper from the goddamn movie, was the Players Club or whatever the fuck, she had a Honda Accord. She was doing better than J. Cole. Think about that shit. Diamond from the Players Club was doing better than J. Cole. She had a Honda Accord. Nope. Did she have a Honda Accord or a Honda Civic? She might have had a Honda Civic. So he's doing just as good. He's doing just as good as Diamond. Honda Civic. Shout out to our only current sponsor.
We outside.
Obligated to push that button every so often. Just so y'all know what I'm saying.
We outside.
I gotta take that sound. I got an audio processor, some other stuff, a little program or whatever. I'm gonna do some shit with that sound where we can, it's gonna be our internet. It's gonna be our little theme that all our shows have. And if you're not a part of the crew and you play this sound, we in your chat trying to find the fuck out what you want. We ain't got no rights to it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make some shit and then copyright the shit. And then release the copyright only to us, motherfucker. I know how to file legal paper. Play our shit if you want to. Y'all like suing motherfuckers. At least I will be standing on business. Playing with us. Take their ass to court. Take their ass to court. Let's go.
Is he not dissing? There was even a line in the album, I think for the song LA Monster, where he says, I ain't got a problem with the boogeyman, and he ain't got a problem with me, because I'm a LA monster. And he even went far as to put this on a comment. Somebody had pinned it. The game had said, ain't nobody dissing on that song. Everybody's being loud for nothing. And then it got me thinking, if the game is dissing or not, the one thing that he's probably trying to get is a response from Kendrick Lamar. If he really doesn't mean what he's...
I ain't got no problem with the boogeyman. He ain't got no problem with me. Because I'm an LA monster. I don't have a problem with you because you are a monster, because you are a threat. So that's why I don't have a problem with you. Sir. I've been sitting here drinking this decently proofed beer, smoking my hair peeing for at least 2 hours of the 2 hours and 17 minutes that I've been sitting here. I figured that out that fast. You are a fucking liar. And a terrible one. Your emotions are fucking showing. It's like telling a woman her slip is showing. Your slip is showing. You feel some type of way. We see it. We saw it the night of the Kendrick Lamar indoctrination into West Coast leadership. We saw it. Peeped it. If I was trying to be weird, I would just go get the video and we would just play the shit back in slow motion. I don't even feel like it's worth the effort. If you look at the chat, I suspect you will see that they understand the exact moment that I'm talking about. So I don't have to. We're painting the picture vividly in our heads. It's slow frame in our minds right now. The displeasure in your face as he became the guy, making you at best second. With the support of Dr. Dre, who just creates legends. You thought you were handed over on your own time, and I get that. I understand. You didn't see the typhoon that is Kendrick Lamar, that is K-Dot, that is the boogeyman. You didn't see that tsunami coming. You thought you had more time. I get it. Can't even be mad at you too much. But you didn't take your time seriously anyway, now did you? As a fan of yours once upon a time, I can surmise that had you taken the skill set that you had and been serious about it, and look, the talent is clearly there. Nobody is foolish enough to deny that. But whether it was that you were lazy or just didn't care about your potential impact, all of a sudden you seem to care about your impact now. Too little, too fucking late. Enjoy knowing that you have former fans that's fucking disappointed that you didn't take this shit fucking seriously and really do what your talent say you could have done. But then later down the line, act like you achieved the shit we thought you was gonna achieve. Nigga, no. That's coming from a motherfucker that really thought you was that dude. Click that shit. Must be the tequila. But it's cool now. Do whatever you want to with this album. I don't believe in you like that. So, but you dissing, nigga. You dissing, nigga. Just own the shit, bro. Like, why this cap? I did that one video only because I was just being messy. I just wanted to see if you was sneaky, if you was throwing some shit out there. Unbeknownst to me, the whole fucking album was out. And I know when I made the video, like, oh, you dropped right after midnight. I'll say I was high enough to be content enough to actually check out your punk ass album. I wanted to know that fucking bad. Jesus knew my heart and he made sure I wasn't to that degree. And I found a better way. Shout out to Top 5 Troy. His brief synopsis let me know that you was, yeah, sneaky nigga. All right, you keeping your politics together. I see. I'll give you the wink, like, you don't want to do too much, but you did enough. All right. Just cute and shit. Hey, at Nick's in the building. What's going on? How you doing, man? We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're doing good. We're feeling great. Welcome. Might be one or two, not one of us is around. ignore them. They're our guests. We're showing positivity that we can allow people who are not like-minded in the way we look at things in our area, as long as they abide by the rules. Primarily, keep your feet on the ground. We got expensive furniture around here. This shit is nice. We believe in properly putting together our shit. You don't believe me? Go check out Nick's shit and go check her shit out. It's properly formulated, put together, proper sound in your ear, all that shit. We are quality. Don't mean we won't put belt to ass though. So act accordingly. Oh shit. We just in here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you a brief synopsis, because I don't know how long it's been since you got here. But you know what I'm saying? We addressed the, you know, Challz Brown, CB, Chig, Smooth debacle. Synopsis being that bro got lined up. He has to own responsibility to that to some degree, because as a grown man, you're supposed to know everything. You're supposed to ask questions. He didn't, and he owned it. I don't want nobody to make no clip and say you didn't say. No, he did exactly what you do when you fuck up. Players fuck up. He fucked up. He should have asked some questions before he agreed to some shit. He owned his shit, so we ain't tripping. Now his head on the swivel. And now we are all better. Now we know these niggas is trying us, which is the crazy part. That's the biggest lesson of the night so far. The fact they willing to play with us to this degree. Y'all, look. When this is over, take the time, if you got a couple of minutes, go replay the video, but you ain't got to play the whole video. Look at the intro. It's a reason I put, they be lying to us. They be playing in our faces. And all of a sudden, when some of us peep this shit and say something, we the goddamn problem. The nuts on you. What the fuck you mean? We the problem? Nah, we the problem. I already had somebody tell me I was the problem today. I'm responsible. At least I put my show at a time frame where it's, for one, it's only grown people. This is the time frame where you do this kind of shit. I am doing the Lord's work in the fashion that the people at this time of hour fuck with and understand. Just saying. Y'all know I be going on my little. I feel like that's an issue with all of us. We all go on tangents and shit, and then we like, oh shit. You snap back like, oh, my bad. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Like, okay.
Says if he doesn't mean the distance that he's putting out there or the slights that he's putting out there, if he really does have love for Kendrick Lamar, that doesn't mean that he can't make a song to force a response from Kendrick. But TDE Smack had just came out on the podcast recently on Back on Fig and said you are not going to get a response. Whether you like him or not, he is not going to respond to you or the antics that you put out for the album.
You gonna think it's dissing?
Hey, everybody else do. And then you do it like, okay, this is what I don't know. Fuck all that, bitch.
What side you gonna side with? They gonna choose homies.
Yeah, but fuck all that, my nigga. I know what niggas are trying to do, and this is just my opinion. I don't give a fuck if a nigga don't like me or don't like me or fuck with me or don't. Shout out to the game, though. But nigga, you're not finna get a Kendrick reaction. That's all niggas want is a dot reaction. Bro, I talk.
If he wanted a dot reaction, he would just diss.
Nah, niggas ain't that stupid.
So if it's real,
no, he wouldn't. He can't. As big and bad as game is, look, this shit bigger than it. This shit bigger than him. No nigga is bigger than the program. Bring that shit back. No nigga's bigger than the program. If he ain't had some motherfuckers to answer to, if it wasn't some consequences to saying some shit or doing some shit, trust me, this album would sound vastly fucking different. That's a fact. I'll bank on that. And I'm not from out there. But I feel like I know a bitter motherfucker when I see one. I feel like I know jealousy when I see it. And we saw it. Day one, night one, the first night of Kendrick Lamar being that guy. The first moment I'm going to hand this to you. We saw it. The pain, the agony, the disappointment, the anger of no longer being the guy. And that's what all this is. That's what this is. That's what this is. I'm baffled about the level of like how naive people are being to how simplistic this really is. At the end of the day, this is not that deep. That's what this is. A king dethroned before he was ready to hand it the fuck over. That's all this is. I promise you it is. I can't make this shit up. I can only tell you what the fuck I see it. And that's what this is. But he's muzzled. He cannot say anything without real fucking repercussions. I wholeheartedly feel this motherfucker want to scream from the mountaintops. Kendrick, fuck you. And everybody with you. You not that nigga. I'm like he want to go in. It's boiling inside of him. This is the best he can do. This is the most he can do without some shit happening. It's like a dog. It's like a summer. It's like, picture this. Summertime. Dog outside. Male dog outside. You know what I'm saying? He going through his first moment. He feeling himself. He's something to hump on. It's uncontrollable, this urge to hump. What do? We don't want to deal with it. We get it taken care of, right? It don't change next summer. Yeah, he can't technically finish the mission, but the urge to, that's what this looked like. He has the urge to, no cojones. They clipped. Can't really. That's what we got right here. Sad when you think about it. I couldn't picture one to hump. Can't hump. Like, what I'm supposed to do now? Knit. Wanna hump? What the fuck? Oh my God. That not happen to me in life. Boy, y'all gonna get a whole different show if I get to that point in life.
If it's fake, if he's just playing, if he's just trolling, no matter what it is, he is not going to get a response. And of course, if Kendrick responded to the game, that's something that he will want no matter what, because it would boost his views. It would boost everything for his album that he recently dropped. Obviously, if Kendrick played into it and Kendrick responded to the game, everybody's going to go and listen to the album. Everybody's going to go and listen to the music. It's more eyes on him. But Smack is saying that that's something that's not going to happen.
That reaction, he'll just keep going at him.
I talked to Doc. Niggas ain't doing no reactions or none of that, man. So niggas ain't getting no clip.
He talked to him directly and said he is not going to respond. He is not going to respond. And at this point, if the game is cool with Kendrick, all of these antics are probably just to push his album out, just to get more eyes on him. But he ain't going to give him what he wants, though. Remember, a long time ago, there was a conversation that Kendrick had distanced himself from the game. The game could say whatever he wants, do whatever he wants, but that doesn't mean that Kendrick is going to entertain it. And then T-Rail brings up this rumor that Wack 100 had said on Academic's live stream, where he had claimed that Kendrick and the game were in the studio. More trolling, if anything. And for the record, I've always preferred Kendrick and the game doing music together versus the game and Drake. On that documentary too, he had Kendrick and Drake on there, and my favorite song on there was the one On and On with Kendrick featured on the track. To me, that's always been the better song.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't care about the rest of that. I don't care. I just want to see if he was this or not. He not. He didn't jump off a ledge. He didn't be Billy Badass. All that bullshit and nothing happened. Disappointed. I'm being honest. I kind of was really hoping he would provide mayhem, thus we get Kung Fu Kenny again. I'm just saying out loud what we're thinking in our heads. We want the guy that chops shit down. Secretly, we all was hoping that the OVO King, at least out of one project, was really gonna be on some letting his nut swing shit. And he had 3 projects unbeknownst to us. He didn't do none of that. So we all disappointed. Like, damn, you ain't thought you was gonna grow some nuts and just go ahead and just what Kendrick did you like, you ain't do none of that shit. So that was a letdown. You knew the raps wasn't gonna be what it was. So shit, that was all we had to look for to your weak ass music. And you let us down like twice. Well, you let us down once. We didn't care about the music. We just want to see if it was gonna pop bad. But for your fans, it was kind of like twice a letdown because you didn't jump out Billy Badass and the music sucked. And that's times 3 because it's 3 albums, so 2, 4, 6. You let them down 6 times. You let your fan base down 6 times, sir, in that release. 6 times. I just did the math. I'm drinking this high proof beer. Wonderful beer. Tastes wonderful. Hey, people about this beer, get at me. Chilling, smoking, chopping it up with the family, all type of stuff. And I still did the simple math required to let y'all know how much y'all are being disrespected. You see why it's better over here? Take this information to your tribe. When you leave here, this comfortable place, Kush Equilibrium, brought to you by the fine people, OTG Media. You go back to your tribe and you talk to the potential defectors that like had enough of that bullshit over there. They ready for some real nigga shit. They ready for some truth. Send them our way. We're going to quarantine them. So don't get into the chat doing too much. Come for the gospel. Come for the word. You know what I'm saying? But don't do too much. It's not me trying to check you or hold you, but it's a way you move around us. Like we sensitive to the fuck shit these days. Like just a little tremor, we might black out on you. So be cool. But y'all welcome. I just want to be clear. I want to make sure going forward we're understood as a welcoming group of people. There's no malice here. Unless we're listening to malice. Just, shout out to the VILL. If you want to check out the rest of that video, check him out. Y'all know where to find bro. I ain't tell you, I know y'all don't. Shout out to Rod Markman. We got some journalistic type situations in here now. Originally, a good chunk of the show today was supposed to be about Rhapsody. And this wonderful, wonderful project she just dropped. But, shit happened, this, that, and the third. And it just felt like the improper time to, while we was on some fuck shit outside tonight, was really on some goofy shit. Checking some nigga type shit. I didn't want to put her dope ass album with this type of show, so we're gonna move this to a different show. But I didn't want to completely dismiss her either. Again, she put out a wonderful project. It's an hour listen. I want to say 15, 16 tracks, if I'm not mistaken. I want to give it a go in the at-home setting. I feel like that's the best place for it. It was cool. It was cool in the car. At work, not so, I don't know. It just, I couldn't lock in at work because I was just doing shit. But we gonna definitely talk about the Rhapsody project. I could say this much, it's going on the wall. We're already an album behind. We do have Larry June going on the wall. That project was fire to me. like it's still heavy in the rotation. The entire album. Rhapsody has at least 4, if not 5, going in the regular rotation. The rest of it still is a thumbs up. I think I got 3. I got 3 that it's not a no. It's a definite. If it's on, I'm gonna let it play. But I'm just trying to. I don't know. I feel like I just need to I need to rock with it for a minute. After I do all of that, we'll talk about it. I'm gonna say if I don't do it the next show, it'll be the show after. But with that being said, to make sure she don't get skipped when she just put out something amazing, we're going to check out this interview with Rob Markman. Got my thumbs up already up in there. We're going to check out this section, the message in the music. It's about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I just want to make sure she's highlighted in some way as a female MC out here really doing it. And I want to make sure I didn't let the bullshit just wash her the fuck away. That's not cool. Let's get to it.
Chuck D had famously said, you know, hip hop, rap music is the CNN of the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about the information, that sometimes the Morse code, that be it in the sampling and how we sample and put our stuff together and tuck something in there, or the double and the triple entendres, you know, meant for us to get. And maybe not everybody else. On the intro to this album, you say the instruction is in the vibration.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's so many morsels and just things that are just, if we get it, it's meant for us to get. It might not be meant for everybody.
It's not meant for everybody, you know. That was a beautiful thing of like a Jay-Z's pen, right? He got 3, 4 floors in his bars. Some of it
passed up.
for the very layman person, just for their entertainment. The other things are for messages.
Rhapsody,
maybe the streets understand that.
I'm gonna have to rewind you for a second, Rhapsody. But look, the fact you turned off that level of music to come fuck with your boy. I got some sounds and shit.
We outside.
And, oh no, and you get a yeah. I don't like my applause. I'm charge my applause. Both of these are warranted. Both of these are warranted. I don't like my soundboard anyway. Wait till I get my Mamoi board. I think it's Mamoi or whatever the fuck, some fancy ass name, but it's a dope ass. Oh God. When I buy this board, it'll be. Side note, from an investment standpoint, right? It'll officially be maybe the second most expensive piece of equipment we have here as a bare bones, do it yourself, build it yourself. Like, I try to improve the equipment as it go along and everything that come with it. Yo, you don't see us coming. This late night shit got a fool because people don't pay attention to the third shift. Every job you ever had, it's the third shift to get the shit done. We the motherfuckers to get you ready for the next day. We the motherfuckers to fix the shit from the motherfuckers who just left this bitch. That's what we do here. I take care of the things, the shift that just clocked out. I take care of the stuff that they didn't get to. And I also make sure you caught up to where the motherfucker that come on after I'm done here, you caught up to speed, you can enjoy their show too. You know, I just be doing my job. Let me go back. I wasn't paying attention. I ain't gonna. Let's get to it.
Chuck D had famously said, you know, hip hop, rap music is the CNN of the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about the information, that sometimes the Morse code, that be it in the sampling and how we sample and put our stuff together and tuck something in there, or the double and the triple entendres, you know, meant for us to get. and maybe not everybody else. On the intro to this album, you say the instruction is in the vibration.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a drink.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like there's so many morsels and just things that are just if we get is meant for us to get, it might not be meant for everybody.
It's not meant for everybody.
My next. I'm gonna go and really drink with
that
y'all.
was a beautiful thing of like a Jay-Z
pen, right?
He got 3-4 floors in his bars. Some of it is for the very layman person, just for their entertainment. The other things are for messages. Maybe the streets understand that I don't understand. Maybe I understand as a black person. You know, like that was always the culture. You know, it's like The Wire, man. When they get on that payphone,
right?
They talk in a certain language.
Right.
Whoever tapped in ain't supposed to understand it. You don't need to know how I'm moving, what I'm saying, what's going on. Like hip hop.
Can we appreciate the value of what she just said, y'all? That's some deep ass shit. I feel like we be missing the message on this shit. When we have our hip hop conversations. It was never supposed to be understood by the masses. Ever. Ever. If you are able to tap in, that means you belong. But watering the shit down to where everybody can tap in. That's what fucked it up. Everybody not supposed to be able to tap in. This is a some of us type shit. This is a if you know type thing. That's how we should describe hip hop. If you know, that's the perfect way. You know, I just figured that out. That's the perfect way we should describe hip hop. If you know, you know. Because everybody not supposed to know. That's the perfect way to describe what hip hop is supposed to be. Flip this shit. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you clearly don't belong. So why are we watering it down for everybody to fucking know? I didn't figure this out until I was smoking. And yeah, I swear us smokers don't be knowing shit, boy. Y'all gonna come to our side of the fence eventually. What?
I was the same way. Like that's how we talk
I
to
be
each
here
other.
kicking it.
You know what I'm saying? Without
It be a
everybody
whole
up in
little
our
vibe
business
here.
trying to get
If
something.
you know, look, this is a you know situation.
Everything ain't meant for everybody. You know,
Everything
some
ain't,
things
look,
are.
she
Some
timed
things
it
are.
up. It timed it up. See how I get down? The content I react to aligns to what I'm talking about with the family right now. That wasn't planned. That was just destiny. Like this is a if you know situation. How did you describe OTG Media? How do you describe Kush Equilibrium? A Miss Hummus. A couch potato. A quality. Torture Talk. A Big Zoe. Challz Brown. Nigga, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, you're not supposed to know. A Glasses Malone. My bad. Tripping. See how that look? It's not a hard thing to figure. It's a hard thing to accept. Pause. Because you say hard thing, motherfuckers get weird. It's a hard thing to accept. We cooking tonight, ain't we? Oh my God. Pearls of wisdom. For the free ski at the late night hour where you can drink and smoke. This is like the church how it's supposed to be. Come as you are. We ain't tripping. Don't take no Balenciaga to kick it right. Don't need no Louis to kick it right. We out here in basketball shorts and black tees. Oh, Hold on, nope. I don't got a regular black tea on tonight. I typically got tea. But hold on, I got to shout out to bro. R.I.P. to the greatest biker to ever. My big dog, my former national president, Chub. I miss you, my nigga. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. But I had to say that for my dog one time. We missing you. Shit ain't the same without you, my nigga. We trying though. We gonna do what we gotta do. We marching the right way, man. But I had to make sure I get that into my big dog. Let's get going. Let's get going.
You said or just anybody. Was there ever a bar you as a fan that you caught years later that you like, yo, how did I miss that?
There was one. I can't remember what it was, but I do remember just maybe like 4 or 5 months ago being like, I'll be damned.
Hey, I love her aesthetic. It's uniquely her. It's not I'm copying some shit. But it's enough to harken back to when shit was dope. The big earrings and the y'all call them shit. Y'all know I'm a guy. I don't know jewelry. You know, the little jingle jangle bracelets and shit. Like the oversized, you know what I'm saying, dress up shirt with the tie. Like, I appreciate your aesthetic, man. It's refreshing to see individuality, and not like some cookie cutter shit, copy and paste type shit. I will, as soon as possible, get your album on this wall. In fact, you will be the first woman since I started this show to go on said wall. However, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. Because Jill Scott still exists. And I know she's a different type of thing, but she my one. And to let another woman on the wall for her, I don't know if I'm disrespecting her. And if she ever gets to a point where she like willing to let a nigga fuck around and find out what's happening, I want to make sure I was always right by her so I could take advantage of said opportunity. So maybe I order it. I show the family, hey, I showed my respect and got the album. It's here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But it goes up after I rewind. Go back and buy Chillz because, hey, nigga, funds was fucked up. I couldn't do what, hey, I'm just saying it was what it was. But as things are starting, the ship is starting to right itself, and I'm getting back to being able to do some things, I go get Chillz out, right? And then get Jill up 24 hours later or whenever the next show is. I then put up Rhapsody, and then all is right with the world. But I need y'all to understand, I cannot in good conscience put Rhapsody on the wall technically before Jill. Although we again are talking about two different things. Jill is Jill. We will respect Jill here. Jill, put your feet up. I know you had a hard day. Don't worry about it. I got you. Grapes, strawberry, wine. No? Okay. Here for you.
Yeah, like, I've been listening to this man this long, and I'm just understanding this bar, and it was definitely on Reasonable Doubt for sure. Like
Right.
it's like I know that album like the back of my hand, and that I can't remember exactly what bar it was, but I was like, oh, how did I miss that? You know, like that's the beauty of it.
I remember he killed me. I knew this one. It's been years now, but Blueprint came out 01. I might not have caught this until 2012 or something like.
You
It's
remember
like
the bar?
yeah, where he said Jigga Man is diesel when I lift the 8 up. I'm strong when I lift the 3/8, the Trey Pound. But Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq.
Okay, I went Shaq.
Yeah,
I went
and
Shaq
then
with it.
the picture of him lifting
The
up Kobe.
8 Kobe. Oh,
The diesel
double
things was
I'm like, that's
automatically
crazy.
given.
What did he say?
But I didn't tie in the
Dang.
Trace
got the
thing.
heart
I
of a
ain't trying that
giant.
part
Don't
yet.
you ever forget?
Damn, how I missed that?
Ty jumping over, and he like 5'6".
Yeah.
So Lawrence Taylor
They
went
be
5'6".
making you
He
feel
was one
like
of the
shit when
giants.
you be missing shit.
See, like
I missed
that part.
Crazy. I mean, and you got a ton of them. We gonna talk about it. This ain't the Jay-Z show. Shout out to Hov.
We just rap fans,
Rap
man.
fans. That's it.
No, don't say
What
that.
is it?
Don't type that.
I feel like that was an
Jill
intention
Scott,
on the
watch
album
out.
to the
'Cause you see that shit like, nigga, what you
the
on?
information is in
And
the
then my
vibration.
opportunity
The
is
instructions in the
lost.
vibration.
We not doing
Like
that.
there's also sonic warfare.
Right.
You
Chill.
know, like
Chill.
the vibration. You don't need words sometimes. You just put something on it.
Jill, you know how I feel. We not doing it. Okay? Y'all can't have Jill thinking that I'm wavering in any way. You know? Yeah, I make sure I'm nice ass album. Rhapsody got right here. Let's focus. That.
And feel different. You know, music is used to heal as well. So it's just like some vibrations take you somewhere. It connects you to a feeling, a memory. Like, you know, I believe all of that is in our DNA. You know what I'm saying? In some shape, form, or fashion. So that was it too. Like, it's in the vibration. You know, if you sit with it and feel it, it'll open you up to receive, you know?
So let's go back a little bit, because I want to go back to like the genesis of the album. It was, as I understand it, we talked about it a little bit. You talked about it at your listening. It was a trip to Africa, Ghana, specifically Johannesburg.
Yeah, it was
I think specifically.
really the building of it, you know, the journey.
I ain't gonna tap into that because that section's too long. It would be here forever and a day. We'd be here forever and a day. But go check out Rob Markman. You know what I'm saying? Dope interviews. This is his new series. Let's make sure we do our part to make sure people are not trying to erase the genuine journalists. Like, there's a difference between what a Rob Markman does and what a motherfucker like me do. I'm the street news. I have my place. I know what I am. But there's a place for this. That's where the artists should be at. They shouldn't be with motherfuckers like me. Although I'm very well eloquated. I could conduct the fucking. But that's not my calling, not my mission, not my ministry, all that shit. That's not the journalists who have to worry about integrity and all of that shit that come with that. Let's let them deal with that. Cats like me who I can't say nothing and get away with it. Every show you see me watch as a biker, my president watches them. I can't mistalk. I have a whole biker club president. My shit's sitting right here. I have a whole motherfucker I gotta answer to. Like right now, if this motherfucking phone is the reason my phone is always right here and I'm always having to move. It ring, that motherfucker say move, it's over. And I love y'all. I gotta turn this shit off. I got shit to do. I really gotta go touch some soil and do something. So I understand the need for there to be a clear divide of who do fucking what. Everybody to just understand what your mission is, what your job is in this ecosystem. Do that. Now, that don't mean y'all all welcome to the late night time. So I start seeing people trying to plant their flag in this time frame when you ain't want nothing to do with this shit. All right. I ain't that forgiving. We get territory. Just saying. I'm a wonderful neighbor. Late evening, right before it get to, saying grown up time, that's a cool spot. Semi-family friendly, but dip your toe into, grown people hours. That's cool. But, leave this to the professionals this time of night. Y'all ready to get to the funny so we can get out of here? Let's try to get out of here before 5 o'clock in the morning. No, wait, you know what? 5:15. We'll get out here by 5:15. That'll work. Because this ain't long. Let's get to the funny. Hold on. Did I thumbs up? Got thumbs. All right. Let's get to the funny. Shout out to Kenn Edwin TV. I see you really don't like the gift. I need y'all to check this out. I want y'all opinions. I really watch these just to watch y'all in the chat be bugging the fuck out on these scenarios that I find in these goddamn comedy skits, because these are real life scenarios. If you think about it, beyond the funny, in every good comedy, there's some truth. That's what sells the bit or the joke or whatever. That's what makes it genuinely funny. Usually the most genuine shit is the most funny shit. So we're about to check this out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is the end of the night. We made it to the funny. This is the part where you're going to leave here tonight. If you got some company, go do what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure they remember your motherfucking name. I don't give a fuck if you a woman or a man. Hey, you in this chat, you stand on business. You go do your thought shit. Next on the motherfucker. Do it. I don't care. Now, if you ain't fortunate enough to have that to be your situation, hey, players fuck up. There's always next time. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got you through the night. You know what I'm saying? That way you can still go to sleep. Wake up to get your money on, get your bread, do what you got to do to handle your business. So let's get to the fun. Let's get to the fun.
Hey, boo.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
Doing all right?
You know I love you, right?
I love you too. Also, I know some of y'all, because it's late night hours, they're not going to say it in the chat because these are decent church-going people. I know some of y'all had the show on. Y'all was back there doing adult type shit in the back of the room. I could smell it. We know what that smell is. The audacity. All right. Take your water break. Make sure you do all the things you're supposed to do. Likes, comments, subscribes, all that shit. Make sure you do that. Mr. Back of the Room. Or Mrs. Back of the Room. Y'all back of the room. That's where y'all was at.
And I feel like we've been doing really good lately. We've been getting along. You've been putting your thing down.
Look, that's always the thing.
I got you a little surprise.
Hey, he must have been.
Okay, so remember how you been talking about these sneakers, the Jordans?
Yes. She talking Jordans.
Yes.
Hold on, she talking Jordans. He must have been like he was bass guitar in that thing. Just look. See how he made that face? That was a sharing line. Sharing line, you know how
ones I've been wanting.
The ones you've been wanting, where it's like black with the red on the bottom.
And MJ just, ugh. You know your baby.
You know, since you've been putting it down, I put a little money down and I got you.
What you give me? Oh, praise God. Oh, baby, what you give me?
You should have knew the jig was up when you seen that box. Sir, look, shoe aficionado. Chicken grease stain right here. Fresh box. That box has been manipulated in some fashion. Let's take a look, y'all.
These is the 96 classics.
These the ones out
These
here,
the ones. Oh, I love seeing how happy you are.
Let me check these things out.
Hey. Just in case you're watching, ma'am, you love me the way you say you do. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't you don't do this. Jordans ain't the path. You know what I'm saying? I showed you that streaming, that extra large streaming chair situation. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, it's a bad motherfucker. Just saying, if you want to show love. Like, look, family will tell you, you know what I'm saying? I be sitting, once I hit 2 hours, I get to sit here squirming and shit. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, man, this motherfucking chair. Muscling it out right now. Pause. I'm gonna get through this. I'm just saying. Back is good because it's sitting in the chair, proper lumbar and everything. Then when I leave the show and I come do woo woo woo, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a better situation to facilitate the thing with the thing on the saying. But we gonna get back to this. Thought it was the proper time to drop that in there, just in case if motherfuckers wanna.
Okay. Yeah, baby.
He one of them.
Satin leather.
He really checking them
Satin leather,
motherfuckers.
and it got the
He checking them, daddy.
I see it, but what kind of dunk Jordan doing? It's a
Hey, whoa. What we doing right here? What's that, people? What we got right here? Here. Nah. Don't play with me like that. What do you do when you are presented a pair of fake J's? A pair of fake J's. I hear one of y'all out there, your heart is saying, it's the thought that counts. She loves him. She got him. She loves him. That goddamn dunk man on the side. What you think gonna happen if you put the motherfuckers on? Go outside with them shits. Fellas get to looking and shit. That's what niggas do. Look at niggas like size a nigga up and shit. Didn't think that through, did you? See that face? He computing this shit. Some don't add up. Check it out.
one. I ain't seen MJ do this one yet, but I like him though. Yeah.
He be dunking all the dunks. I guess they be different dunks.
All
you know?
the dunks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like them?
Got the little air bubbles at the bottom.
Yeah. So you can jump higher when you play basketball.
Yeah, baby, you really went all out for
I
these.
did.
We ain't got this nigga them Walmart classics. She went and got this nigga the Walmart classics. Said she splurged. She went and spent. Couldn't did me like this. Couldn't have did me like this. Cause I'm about to. I might say the word. I might say the word. In this moment right here, I might say the word. What the fuck? I'll be some TikTok. Let's see what happened.
Oh, you know, it's a little soft cushion in the bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what MJ was doing.
He was dunking. Did he do dunks like every game? Like, it can't just be one dunk every time.
But I don't. You right. He did his thing.
You gonna look so good in these.
I like these though, baby. Yeah.
You like them?
I do. I love them.
Do.
You the best.
She put some motherfucking shacks
You really put these on and, you know, go out with the boys and these, you know what I mean?
in the Jordan box.
What's up, man?
You're out here lying.
What you mean?
You're being deceitful, dishonest, mendacious. Huh?
No, not me.
Perfidious. Why are you lying to this woman?
I'm not. I'm not. It's my baby. I love my girl.
You like them shoes?
Yeah, I love these.
You gonna wear those out with the homies?
Yeah, I'm gonna put these on, man.
And you think that that's gonna be okay?
Yeah.
It's the 96 classics.
Oh,
like,
yeah, those are
and it's the he said red on the bottom, patent leather. Yeah, he gonna be fly.
Lord Jesus.
Nobody else got those.
Right.
His
One of a kind,
face.
just like my baby.
You right, baby?
It's gonna be one of a kind, right? It's gonna be one of the only times that you're gonna go out there and get laughed at. Huh? Your head just gonna get blown off from laughter. Cause that's them right there, that ain't it, brother. Huh? Them knockoffs. And you ain't even really saying nothing about it. You sit up here saying you like some shoes that you ain't really supposed to like. You creating problems within your relationship. I'm telling you.
Fellas.
Who, me?
Look, this is your time to tell her the truth. The real truth and nothing but the truth.
Fellas. Let's talk real quick. Them ugly ass gifts y'all be getting. We be getting. You don't have to wear those. You have to keep it. You have to keep it. I got a jacket sitting in the closet there. Like, I ain't a jacket. I ain't about to wear that jacket. It's brand new. It's been brand new for like 3 years. You gotta wear it. Just gotta appreciate it. That's the trick. However, they made Jordans. They made Jordans. You ain't gotta wear them, dog. The only thing that matters is it's a gift. As long as you keep it. Or wear it in her presence. Let it get too cold, like power outage some shit. I'm gonna use that as the perfect opportunity to go and put that fucking jacket on that don't even fucking fit me. Put that motherfucker on, and I'm gonna sit around and like, damn, baby, cold. Woo, 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 woo. But I got the jacket on. Like, this jacket working out though. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Saying, don't do this. You don't have to lie about the gift, but you just gotta appreciate the gift enough. So look, he trying to oversell it. But this is nice, baby. Like he should once he figured out Jordan not doing Jordan like shit, the clock in your head should be going off to where you wrap up the conversation and then move on to the next thing. I would have went the route of, I'm gonna put these back in the box. I don't want to fuck them up. I'm gonna get a case and put these bitches in the case. These motherfuckers, they're gonna be worth some money. And I'm gonna sell us. I'm selling something. You feel me? Like, I need her to understand. I value them to a degree where I don't want these motherfuckers out in the air. I want them out in the air. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, this is a good woman. Is she not a good woman?
She's an excellent woman.
She's all chocolatey.
You hear me?
And
Oh,
gorgeous.
God. Praise God.
Just beautiful.
Look at the chocolate,
You know what I'm saying? It's the chocolate on it. Huh? You know what I'm saying?
You're looking too hard. This is my woman.
I apologize.
He said
woman
she
you talking
looking
about?
too.
She is fine. If you want to keep this woman, you got to tell her the truth. How do you feel about the truth?
I value the truth.
She values it. What else?
Being honest is very important in a relationship.
Very important in the relationship. So this is your time to be honest. Tell her how you really feel about them shoes.
Ooh, baby.
Hold on. Why do that? Let's get this.
I really love these. I love these.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
I know, baby. I know you's a goddamn lie. These are some knockoff shit. Who even shoots a basketball like that? Nobody. Your ass be lying about the smallest thing. And if you would lie about some shoes, where the hell was you at last week when you said you was going to work, but you went for 3 whole goddamn days? Where was you at?
I was at work. I went blind at work. That's what happened. I was trying to find my way to the door.
Oh.
I didn't know, baby.
So you just be lying.
I won't
These
lie.
ugly ass shoes. I wouldn't even put these ugly ass shoes on. Are you kidding me? Wait, come on now. Come on. You could do better than that. This was easy. I set you up. This was an alley-oop and you
slammed it like
Yeah.
Shaq.
Yeah, slam. This could have been a slam dunk and you just dunked.
Missed the whole dunk.
You missed it.
Wow.
You missed it. You're lying. You was a lying, no
He
good,
probably-
dirty dog.
What he ain't telling you is he was in the DR for them 3 days. He was supposed to be in South Carolina, but he was in South Carolina with them thickies.
I don't even know.
Nigga, why you snitching, motherfucker? God damn. You supposed to be here to help me explain to her, yo, I know you just gave me some fake ass Jordans. These ain't even Jordans. You gave me some dunks. You put them in an old Jordan box and said these were some limited editions. And I know. I can't fake that I love this no more. You just gave me some bullshit. You just hit me with the Walmart motherfucking special. Like, tell her about this bit. Peter ass niggas, boy. God damn it.
Him, baby. I don't even know what he's talking
I
about.
don't know this
Come
nigga.
on. You gonna sit here and listen to
And
him?
you know what's real messed up? Because I'm Haitian. So you went over to my neighbor's house?
Oh, God.
You went to my neighbor's house when you got Haiti right here? I knew you was a whole goddamn lie. You just be lying.
Yeah.
But
you just a liar, bro. That's messed up. Them ain't even them one's Ordens. That's what she got you. She got you some Ordens. She set you up. You gonna sit up here and say that you like them shoes.
But I love these shoes, though, baby.
See what I'm saying? He's still gonna lie.
I love them.
He's a good liar too.
You bought them for me.
Yeah, he's a good liar because what you want to do is you want to lie so good that you believe the lie, and he believing it right now. Yeah, you done messed up your relationship.
So you gonna wear these?
Just for
You
some
gonna wear
shoes.
them? You love them?
I love these.
You love those?
Look, you messed up big time. So you're gonna have to do some working on yourself. And when you work on yourself, make sure you don't lie. So all you gotta do is be honest. You could tell her anything, and she probably gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing. But as of right now,
She do like she'll rock with some shit if you was honest. You know what? Some dudes be scared because they feel like they're already dating above their number. So I'm already winning. I don't want to crap out. So it's worth taking some bullshit or some shit I typically wouldn't take as a man. Because hey, I'm already shooting over my head and winning. So that's why. I feel like that's why more often. If the fear of you being like, nigga, you lucky to have me type shit, wasn't there, I think more guys would be a little more, hey, I don't know what the fuck you on. This some bullshit. I appreciate the gesture, but you lying. You talk about I'm lying. Motherfucker, you knew these weren't Jordans. You not dumb. Fuck. Like, you see, it goes both. Let's go both ways. You know?
You in the doghouse, brother. So I gotta go.
Where'd he go?
Don't worry about where he went. Worry about you and these shoes.
What you mean?
So you like these shoes?
I love them, baby.
You love them?
Yeah, cause you bought them for me. You know what I mean? You purchased these for me. I love these. Yeah, I just love how MJ is doing his new dunk. Yeah.
Put them on.
Huh?
Put them on. You like them so much. Put them on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We in the house, my nigga. Put the shoes on. Everybody gonna see this shit. Fuck it. I'm putting the shoes on. I don't care how they look. We in the house. Who gonna care? Who gonna notice? Later on down the line, if I choose, so I can just fucking lie about it. I don't know what the fuck shit. I ain't never put no buddies on, nigga. Remember that shit? Buddies. I ain't put no motherfucking buddies on. You ever, because you could always later down the line, as long as you don't go outside, put them bitches on, you could later down the line hit your nigga with, you ever see me with buddies on, nigga? You ever see me with buddies on? But like I wear British Knights, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still got that in your back pocket. In the house, though, you just trying to make her feel comfortable, her feel good. Baby, I love these. I got these bitches on. Make it a habit to kick it in the house with these. Or you can pull a switcheroo where you walk out the house with them on. Once you go to the car, pull away from the house, you take them shits off, and you swap your shoes and shit. But that requires you to have another pair of kicks, ready, available in the car. And she can't know you got them. She can't know, like, oh, this motherfucker just going to the car and swapping shoes. And then you got to be, mentally sharp enough to know, okay, you know what? Let me make sure before I get home, I put them shoes back on so that when I walk in the house. Yeah, baby, I love these motherfuckers so much. You see, I keep these motherfuckers clean. You see, ain't no smudges on, ain't nothing happen. Love these bitches, baby. I teach y'all niggas something. But I'm gonna get up out of here. We did the damn thing. We touched 5 o'clock. We did the damn thing. We can hand this off to the morning crew. Whoever the fuck that is. Whoever got the morning time. This y'all time. I did my job. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. But I'm Oops the Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling it up to chop it up with your boy. Until next time is the motherfucking next time. Y'all know what it is with your boy. Look at that, y'all.
Oh, shit! That's my boy, punk! Yeah!